made, and we are here with the Honorable Ambassador CW. Ambassador CW, karibu sana hapa ni RIBA SASA show, na asante sana kwa kutukaribisha hapa nyumbani kwako.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Hey, Honorable. Mimi ushacho huko ushago.
Yes, indeed, you are honorable.
Well, let me say from a point of being honored by God, I am
yes.
honorable.
Yeah.
But thank you very much. Yeah.
Yes, you are a story that so many people would want to relate to, including myself. Huh?
All right.
From music to from music, and eventually you made it to the clergy, and soon to the executive.
You are really praying well for me.
Yes, indeed. I wish
Father,
well.
may you hear those
Yeah.
prayers. Seems you have followed me.
For a while.
You know, you told me before we began that
Yes.
you're going to introduce John CW to John CW.
Yes. Yes, I was just trying to confirm to you that I know John CW more than you might be knowing John CW.
Well, we'll find out today.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes. So, just walk us through how that journey has been from the time you did music and eventually you find yourself in the clergy, even though it's almost the same thing. Eh? Yeah.
Well, thank you very much
Yes.
for this opportunity and opening up your audience to me, to be
Yes.
able to, hype and propel the agenda
Absolutely.
for God in good governance, how to see God in good governance.
Yes.
So thank you very much. Welcome to the village. I told you kisikia ng'ombe, kisikia
Yeah.
mo, so
The village-
don't worry, we are not in the city.
Lakini ni village promax. Wapajui
I like
ni ocha
that.
imeomoka.
Ocha imeomoka, Village Promax.
Yes.
So unasikia tuko kwa Village Promax. So John CW is a born again believer
Yes.
that met the Lord probably at around 18, when I was 18 years.
Yes.
17 or 18 years back in high school. Of course, I've always had these walls that I felt were created in my life by a superior power that did not allow me to really deviate, even if I did a mistake.
The fish pond mentality.
The fish pond mentality. There was always this person that made sure I never really went beyond specific parameters.
Yes.
Continued like that, started off as a singer. I did my first song when I was 15 years. You want to hear it?
Yeah, I would have wished to.
It used to sing, yo, what's up? It used to say, who never lets me down, who never lets me go, who protects me when the enemy comes to destroy me. Can you imagine? I used to plait my hair. Don't overthink. Yeah, just leave me to imagination. I know I don't look like
you don't look like it now.
I used to have very long hair.
Okay.
Back in school nilikuwa nafukuzwa, not because I used to be a bad person. I just did not want to shave my hair. Well, I had read the story of Samson. Let's say a portion of it had influenced me. So the only person I was looking not to see is Delilah, so that she doesn't cut my hair. So I was just, Delilah, where thou, Delilah. But, did my first song then.
Yes.
The same day, it was the last time I stayed with my dad, because apparently a mistake appeared, and that same day we were coming from shooting, I left my father's house. It was a big issue. I mean, we had a curfew, those Gen Z is in those that are a bit older, we used to have this what I call curfew. Curfew kwanza na corona. We used to have family curfews. We
also had that sometime.
We used to have family curfews. Unaambiwa wewe ikifika hii time huko mtaa
usirudi hapa.
So I think the time passed. My dad was a bit offended. Maybe we did not have the wisdom to explain to him. It ended up becoming a little fight. That same night we left. Until now, I've never gone back home. Story for another day, which I would not advise any young person to leave their home, because equally speaking, there is what I felt if I would have had that
the warmth and
guidance of several mistakes I would not have done. So continued like that, became a matatu driver, matatu conductor, Ronga, nikakuwa dere wa mat, nikaanza kubeba Wangige, Madaraka, hizo maeria tu 126, Kiseria nuko. And then, started singing, and before I started preaching, I started singing.
Oh, you went back now to music
and
again.
I was a singer in the beginning. I actually never went back, even when I was doing this other,
These are the hustles.
hustles.
Yes.
Music was the reason. Like I felt I needed to get money to go to the studio. It's not like today where
so it was
you
a source of motivation.
It was a source,
some way.
exactly. But if you would have asked me what I really wanted to do, I saw myself on global stage, just singing.
Yeah.
I really loved rap music, and what I felt, it's like deep music. It's music when you listen to it, then it had a lot of meaning. So yeah, continued like that. I want to cut the long story short, and then we started singing, started accessing the studio, nikaanza kuimba. But when I was 19, something weird happened to me.
What is that?
And I don't want to spiritualize this program.
Oh.
But something
you are at
very,
liberty too.
oh really,
Yeah,
something very weird happened to me. I had a dream.
Okay.
And this is in no way to make it look as if my calling came direct from heaven. Like, no, that's not it. We don't always, we won't all see the burning bush, but that doesn't mean that the one that doesn't, the burning bush is not the standard of Christianity. Like, it doesn't have to be a voice or someone you saw in a dream for you to be able to walk in your walk. That's not the agenda. It's just that for me, that's how it came. I had a dream and I was in a theater hall.
Okay.
Not a crusade ground. And there were so many dead bodies. It's like a mortuary. It's a theater pahali watu they are waiting now transportation to the mortuary. It's like they are done. There were so many bodies I couldn't see the end. And then there were, the equipments where they used to operate. But the only part that God was interested in, that was my speciality, was the mind.
Was the mind.
Yeah. I could see myself only focusing on the mind, not the hands, not the legs, and I cannot explain
the brain. Maybe the
the think tank. You see, the brain is a physical of the spiritual realm. The spirit is the mind.
So is the mastermind of actually what
is the mastermind, exactly. When the Bible says we have the mind of Christ. So it's that core position that everything boils from, all thinking boils from. So you are clear to say the brain, for even though when the brain dies, the mind is still alive. So the brain is just a physical aspect of what the mind is. So you can't ignore the brain. So I was just operating.
The mind might be the soul or something?
It's the think tank of everything. It's like the tank where all thoughts originate from. That's what I saw, for lack of a better word. So I was, I was just, doing my business as a surgeon. And the only place I could focus on was the mind. But everyone that I operated the mind would rise up from the dead. If I touch this one, I touch the mind, the person would rise up. Where live? So that was my job. Then I woke up from that vision.
That was deep.
So I did not really understand. I mean, nimetoka kuona movies za Rambo. So maybe
horror.
kulikuwa na movie ilikuwa inaitwa Wrong Turn. Sijui zilikuwa kadhaa. So I felt as if
Wrong Turn, unajua niliwatch nikiwa mdogo kidogo, nikakata kula nyama for a while.
Haikuwa nasema mimi unajua kusema hivyo unafanya nikae mzae sana. Cheki mimi Gen Z umengam. Wewe alikuwa mdogo in the spirit, but don't assume that because I know that movie I'm old. But I watched it after him. So we continued like that. Nikaamuka hiyo siku nakumbuka I was very much bothered. Very much bothered. Nini hiyo nimeona? One thing led to another, and a friend of mine called out to me. Alikuwa ameniita kwenda kuimba. So apparently the preacher hakuwa. Sasa mimi nimeshamaliza kuimba. Nikaona hapa rapa hivi acha niongeze kitu. And because I've been really studying the word, I studied the Krishnas, I studied Quran. I can tell you deep things about it. I studied the Sharia law, I studied the Bible. I mean, talk about the Torahs. I've studied the Ethiopian, that has more than the 66 books. Like for me,
Ethiopian Bible.
Exactly, which is the oldest. I mean, many people think that the Catholic Church is the oldest, but it's really not. It's Orthodox, So the gospel was in Africa before Europe, and that's what many people don't understand. So it's not a white man. No one brought the gospel. They just expanded to different areas. So mimi nikaanza tu nikamhubiria na kumkeo siku nilihubiri. Then he called me again, went and ministered, called me again, and I realized that anytime I minister, it's like my teachings are different in the sense of I want to bring understanding, not encouragement.
Okay.
My focus was not to encourage you, and today you have a lot of encouragement when you look at it.
People want to be popular but not effective.
Not exactly. Naona Mungu anaenda kukutendea mema.
Prosperity gospel.
Okay, it's not wrong. He really does. But I just think that once they get the prosperity, they do not have, their mind is not expanded to know what to do with it.
Okay.
So for me, I was more of the transformation of the mind. Then I found the scripture, do not be conformed to the patterns of this world, but rather be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So now I realized that the dream I had, it was something to do with renewing the minds of people. So my calling started to come into place.
Okay.
That my job was very simple. Whether I'm going to sing, I'm going to rap, whatever it is I'm going to do in this world, it was going to be to renew the minds of people. Nikaenda hivyo nikaanza kuhubiri, nikahubiri sana. Nilikuwa Tao hapo opposite I used to be opposite Uhuru Park. What's the name of that garden just opposite? It's just opposite Uhuru Park. I don't know. Central Park. Yes, good Central Lord, that director wako ni mambo mbaya. So I used to go there. Then I preach to those people walikuwa madingo watu tu bad news mbaya. So in order for me to catch their attention, tulikuwa tunanunua mandizi. Naenda Kangemi, nanunua mandizi kadhaa. And then nakaa mnafungua mandizi so that they see that after the teaching
at least kuna lishe kiasi
acha tupige set tukingojea food. And that's how we started. Never had a roof. Our ministry was like beyond walls, what I would call it. Preach like that. I'm just trying to paraphrase it. All of a sudden Mungu akaanza kutusaidia, went and found a place. And then our ministry, we used to do it at Safari Club, opposite Nairobi University. There is that very nice hotel, Safari Club. Tukaendelea hivyo hivyo.
Hiyo inakaa elite. Sasa unajua hapo hivyo Safari Club. Wale halls in 500,000. No, like not. No, there's always a perception that anybody actually perceive.
Well, let me say it's expensive. Depending on who. It wasn't that much, but basically at that particular time it was a lot, because I used to pay like 80,000 a Sunday. That was then. That was way back, and it was quite a lot of money.
Yes.
Mungu akanisaidia, tukaanza kwenda hivyo. A gentleman saw my teaching, akaenda kalipa TV, nikaanza kukua kwa TV back in those days. Different TV stations. Then we went like that. So one Sunday as I'm about to dress up, sijika utaona, by the way unajua nimeact Nigeria movie.
Hapo umenichenga kidogo.
Kwa hivyo ule CW ulikuwa unasema unamng'aa.
Unaweza kujindwa rada.
I've acted a movie.
Wewe ndio hero hapo.
I mean you're bad guy. Man, kuingia kwa hiyo set ilikuwa ngumu. I've acted a movie called Prophet Suddenly. It's in millions of views. It came out last year. It did very well. Prophet Suddenly 3. I'm the bad guy. Ni mimi mbaya sana. So I don't want this to look. I thank God this was then, because mtu angeniambia nina copy movie, but someone entered my room. You remember the first time it's a dream?
Yes.
It's not a dream. This is
now
like
it is real life.
It's real. Ndio huyu.
Yes.
Someone entered my room and I could only see the feet. The feet were of a man. It was not anything demonic or anything angelic that you can be like, but the aura, there was just something different. So when I wanted to lift my eyes, I couldn't. It's like my head had a limitation of how far I should see that person.
Yes.
And I remember a voice asked me, are you looking for Jesus? Remember, I'm preparing for a Sunday service. Watu wamekam church wanangoja Papa di Papa. So the person asked me, are you looking for Jesus or ministry? I was confused. What kind of question is that? Even to go beyond the difference, if I say I'm looking for Jesus, am I not born again? Who do I have? Pastors follow. It might be an alarm to people. He asked me, am I looking for Jesus or ministry? Then I thought to myself, wait, so if I say Jesus, so nani yako ndani yangu? Wait, cheki, niko na goe, niko na shaito ndani yangu. Mbona niulize kitu kama hiyo? It was a very weird, I did not involve my mouth. It's like the person could reach out into my heart. I couldn't speak, but we could have a conversation. And if I say ministry, I'm looking for, so what am I doing?
Yeah, you're already in ministry.
I'm already in ministry,
Yeah.
and I'm born again. So what kind of a question is that? The person answered, he took the answer. It's like my heart was opened. I can't explain, and I don't want to lie, but that experience still today, many years later,
Yes.
it's like vivid. Every time I remember it, it's like it's happening now. The person told me, you are looking for Jesus, and this is not how you will find him.
Okay.
At that time, I have 2 cars in the parking lot. Nimeshaanza kupatiwa mamoti. Na kawangige, my life imeanza kujipa mbaya. Hey, akaniambia, you're looking for Jesus, if you see hivyo utampata. Then all of a sudden, I was in the bed. So I asked my wife, have you seen anyone here? Akaniambia, no, it's just me and you. So I just ignored, because ladies, when you start explaining, they will explain the dream for you as if it's their dream, it's their vision. They have the grace to talk to him. So I just kept quiet. That day I went to church, preached my last sermon, which I remember.
Yes.
When I finished, the conviction came again. I remembered. I looked at one of my pastors. Kambi, you always desire to be a senior pastor. So I leave this ministry to you. It was such a weird thing. Couldn't explain. My wife thought I was crazy. How do you explain to people, where are we going? Sema Matu. Ukambani.
Kana Ukambani.
Imagine. Story for another day. We went to a place called Matu, napita Kidhimani. Matu, mali hakuna anything. Where you and your neighbor, neighbor wako ni mchanga. Yani ukiwa hapa kejako iko hapa. And then Matu is flatland. Ukambani is more flat. Nikaenda Matu tukakaa huko 3 years. This thing is disturbing me. My life was taken to the lowest you can imagine. My son is wearing top, sina do ya trouser. So anavaa zile top za kufunga diapers. Unazijua zile unafinya hapa katikati. Imeandikwa my dad rocks ya green. Na nilimforce avae ndio nijikumbushange mu rock. Nijambe cheki iko hivi, jikaze ndugu. So I was there and I was wondering, wait. It was the hardest part of my life, because this person, to be, remember, ministry didn't matter, because I'm in ministry and this person is telling me this is not how you find me. And I know so many pastors that are in ministry. God already left. I would advise you would rather walk away from any ministry God walked away from, because eventually if I would have kept that thing, it would have corrupted my mind. Sometimes I look at several men of God, I'm like, I thank God he took me back before I went forward. So long story short, after 3 years, the person comes to my dream again. 4:30 a.m. February, I will not remember. I will not forget. Akaniambia, it's time for kingdom. Same person. He didn't tell me it's time to preach. He just told me it's time for kingdom. Nikachukua hiyo siku, nikaamsha familia yangu, nikarudisha kwa mkoro wao. Aibu ya mwanaume ameoa. Nikame babake, nipatie tu just a few days. Nitakuja. So I took them. My wife is from Embu and my family there. Then I came to Hilton. Nikasimama mbele ya Hilton na slippers za bata.
Zile za kakaza 70.
Unazingama wewe jenzi usicheke. Jenzi nyingi zenyu za China usicheke wewe. Zenyu za boko nyinyi usicheke hapo. Unafuata hapo utofue kwa hii set tukaenda, unafaa utoke hapo nje utafute your kind. So I came and I stood at Hilton and I remember I asked the person, so many ambia niko hapa, what is next? The person didn't speak. Wisdom yangu ikaniambia nipigie family member nisidedi. So nikapigia family member nikaambia, mimi I've come here and I don't know where I'm going. So he called me to his house, my brother, and gave me the couch. So I went and I took my wife later on joined and my family, tukaanza kulala hapo hivyo kwake. Can I give you a shocker before I finish? Can I give you a shocker? That brother, I've given him a home.
What?
The brother that housed me, that gave me his couch to sleep on with my wife, I gave him a compound and a home.
Wow. What
Do good to others. You never know. You never know that the person who is your trouble today can be your gate tomorrow. learned something.
Yeah, sure.
So nikaendelea hivyo, tukakuja sasa once when we were going to Embu to take my family, na katakata hii story, tukapita tu hapa Keno. Something ikaanza kuniambia, do something here. I can't explain. It's like that voice was very audible. There are so many places nimekat because of time, but later on sasa tukajipata hapa. Si ndio 2021 tukaanza Spirit Television Studio na church tukajenga. It was a little place like 600 people.
You said a little place like 600 people.
Yeah. Just oh, you see a little. Is any joy. It was a big.
I think
place.
we also need to start amending our nervous system. Director. Okay.
You know, I came to realize that one man's wealth is
Yes.
another man's poverty.
Yeah.
So hata hivi kuna vitu nasemanga, mtu ananiambia hiyo ndio success. I said, but that's poor according to my standard. John CW, you're poor. So hata bila jikaza.
Yeah.
So we built just that space, and then 2 years later, God blessed us. So we now came to where we are. We are on the highway. You can imagine from 240 by 8, hata ijafika half a quarter to 1.1 acres. So we now built where we are, built the church, built the school, you know, have a Supreme Water Company where we deliver water. We do so many different things there.
Yes.
SACO, Ward, Foundation, Love Basket Foundation,
Yes.
until what I am today. And I thank God. So at least nimekupatia hard shell.
Hallelujah.
So take the car where you want it to go now. Iko kwa mteremko tayari.
Yeah, sure. Then from that, maybe that is also what inspired the World Cup Mtaani.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, you have really checked a lot. So because of that, let me take it just for a minute a little bit back in terms of now after 2021, si tumekuja, hizo vitu zote zimefanyika. The current president now, the team reaches out.
His Excellency Dr. William Samoei.
They reach out, and that day, you remember, he was the deputy president. He was trying to get to become the president.
Oh, okay.
So tukaset up breakfast, tulikuwa tunataka kulaunch. Mimi nilikuwa nimeamua kulaunch hiyo place, TV studio na nini. So one of the people reached out to him, and he reached out that they are coming. I was so shocked. Kidogo jioni naona protocol. Sijui ati kiti hizi ku hapa. Nikamwambia wewe huku si State House.
Hii kiti hapo ndio inafaa ikue bana cheni.
Now I'm saying it openly because sometimes these people come to church and they try to twist so many things. Kaa wewe mahali umewekwa. No one has a problem with you. Kaa ukidedi ukiishi.
Na hapa utadedi hapa kuna
sagoni. Aje you are in charge. Na hata ukidedi unajua tuko na gift of healing. Na tunaweza raise the dead. So tunakufufua one time. So one of the protocol came very a lot of attitude. He found me there at we are coming to check the place. Of course, give honor to where honor is due. We gave him the opportunity to check the environment. So many things were happening. So the next day morning, the deputy president then he comes.
Yes.
Team, very very huge team.
Yes.
Tukaketi hapo, and long story short, the prophecy about leading the nation and stuff like that. My original intention was basically to give an opportunity to God to fully express his will. Yes. And you remember then we had already received threat from the opposition that the churches would be affected. So most of the people at some point, we felt that, you know, we are trying to also run to a certain place so that Haman is not on ground to kill the body of Christ, according to what a certain statement was made.
Okay.
So here comes, he's finally there, and he's in power. 2 months to him being in power, I think we have the clips, because now, you know, I really personally did a lot for him to be, you know, to be president.
Yes.
A lot, moving up and down, doing everything, because in my mind I was just expecting, you know, let's give an opportunity. And I asked him, until today, because we are live, I always say it, if you are a leader, a politician of any, from the president down, and you have given John CW one bob, shout out,
today.
Shout now. We are in the live. Hii live yako iko na watu wengi. Shout now.
Or forever keep your cool, keep your silence.
Kama wedding. We kama dema kimarika, we jikaze tu hapo kwako. Because munaulizangwa, I mean, forever keep your peace. So that's what I did. I felt I'm not here to make money. I'm here to make Kenya. And that was the agreement. Let's give an opportunity for young people. 74% of Kenya is 35 and below. So I wanted to look for an opportunity where 74% of young people will feel they are part of this. And you remember the whole issue of bottom up and stuff like that. Well, no problem. Fast forward, things happened as they happened. We, 2 months into power, you remember there was a delay of his cabinet. And he puts people like Akina, Honorable Duale, I think he was in defense, different people.
Yes, I
And
can
I
remember
did not
a lot
have
of
a problem.
politicians actually and cronies got their way into the
Exactly.
office.
But
Yes.
when I looked at the format he was using, this is what now made me reach out.
Oh,
I was like, Your Excellency, I was trying to call and finding out, Your Excellency, I think this is not the way to go.
yeah.
The issue is not Islam. The issue is, even if you want someone, a Muslim there,
Yes.
within the security structure,
Yes.
there are professionals.
Yes.
Because there are several gates in a nation you shouldn't play with. One is defense,
Yes.
which is security and stuff like that,
Yes.
education, and health.
Yes.
I mean, you can play with IT, you can play with what, I'm not saying you should, but
Yes.
I mean, the rate of mortality, the recovery rate will be easier than a dead person, lacking
that is
drugs
true.
and
That is
certain
true.
amenities in
Yeah, sure.
position. So me, I thought, no, this would not be, I would not advocate for you to put people in power simply because they helped you win an election.
Yeah.
And this is the thing I want to tell our leaders. Don't reward people with gates. What I call a gate is like education is a gate of a nation, health, all those ministerial positions are gates of a nation.
Yes.
Don't reward friends because they helped you win an election. Give them a contract, 1 billion contract. Afanye na afanye, asitudanganye.
I'm ambassador Ukraine.
Hey, just do just do something. Yeah, mpatie tu ambassador huko akapigane. And we thank God even for what is, I mean, the ones that are there that are doing that. But that's what my thought was. If you reward people with offices that need competence,
Yes.
you might end up having relationships over governance.
Yes.
So Duale was put, I think, defense, several people. You remember there was a lady in health. So many things happened. Shida yangu ikaanza hapo. So hata majenzi wamekuja juzi wanaongea sijui nini, wamekuja juzi. My fight started 2 months into power. That's when I was reached. That I'm disrespecting the presidency. The whole, the presidency is made up president, mama, deputy president, and the wife.
Yeah.
I'm disrespecting. I'm thinking, wait, I thought we had an agreement.
Yes.
My job here as a young person is to try and push out for something that will become a revolution eventually. Because remember, the church had done a lot.
Yes.
So my thought was, if you make any mistake, it's going to push back to the church, which it turned out to be that way later on.
Actually, that's the church is being blamed
Is
for
being
having.
blamed.
Yeah.
So you see the issue. The issue is not necessarily the church. The issue was simple, that people did not play out as to what they said they were going to do.
Yeah. The church itself was duped. So let's say that,
Completely,
yeah.
completely. So nikaanza kupush ways of it. I started, I think if you look at my online, it got to a point no one was picking my call. I started writing letters. I think you've seen those things on my platform. Dear President, dear what? I'm trying to say, let's do this. Hakuna mtu anataka kunisikia. Fast forward to 2024 imefika.
Yeah.
What was the issue? You remember it was the finance bill.
Yeah.
I again reached out to, I tried. I even remember I called one of the ministers in Gambia, please give me a sitting with the president.
Yeah.
I'm a young person. Now remember, we started by forming, and now we are begging.
It was our thing.
It was our thing. Now
Yes.
it started up to be their thing.
Yes.
So then in my mind I was thinking, wait, let me be humble enough because I know what these young people are doing. It was very simple.
Yes.
Article 1 of the Constitution states, and I
Yes.
quote, all sovereign power
Belongs to the
belongs
people.
to the people.
Yes.
It continues and says, and they have the liberty to exercise it either
Directly.
democratically or
Yeah, through elected
exactly.
representatives.
You see,
yeah.
that's the Constitution. So I knew that people coming out and claiming, saying that, at that particular time, you remember vitu zinaenda juu, they keep on hiking things. So Kenyans came out and they said they do not want that finance bill. What is the role of every government? To listen to the people.
Hey, listen to the people.
It came out so bad, people ended up dying. I really felt so sad because I remember they were coming to churches. My church was among the places.
Yes.
And thank God because they realized that nothing I had taken, I was not part, nothing I had taken. All I wanted was good governance.
Yes.
But now let me ask you, a problem has appeared. What is being a man? Running away or staying and solving it?
Staying and solving.
So now that's why we are here, solving the problem.
Yeah.
So we continued like that, issues ikatokea. I remember I was in the streets, and this is where now you and IPGC saw me. It's a global organization. a peace initiative. So they now brought me a title, or rather this award, actually I've seen it.
Yeah, sure. I saw it.
It was given
the
to
Grand Commander of Peace.
only 3 people.
Yeah.
It's a privilege. And
Oh,
the first one was
congratulations.
President Traore.
Yes.
The second one was President of Zanzibar. And now the third one. And it's only presidents. But the
Can
third
I have a
one,
privilege of holding
Yes,
it?
you
It's just
can
like
have
the
a
World Cup, you see.
so
yes.
the third one was now John C.W. Why? Because I was on the streets advocating and saying we should not fight. Sijui ni kugewe
Yes.
nao mta.
Bana, you celebrate now for 1 week. Alafu ama niende nao kabisa.
So this is what you are given. They
sure.
came to
This is
Kenya
amazing.
just to award
Congratulations.
John C.W.
Yes.
Because I was on the streets. It's now a shame that a pastor has to go on the streets because I saw children were dying. So I went on the streets to negotiate that don't shoot them. Just listen to
Just
them.
listen to them.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong
You're
with
shooting
a
people
leader.
actually who are coming with a phone
Can you imagine?
and a bottle of water. You're shooting at them.
It was so unnecessary for people like Rex Masai and others to die. If the government, you see, the problem of many African governments, we listen late.
Yeah.
We
Wait
listen.
until everything is now out of control. Is now
Then you now listen.
pretend as if you
Because
listen.
if you remember, even the issue with Adani, it was America that made the government to listen. Do you remember? They came out with that, that they are not, it's a fraudulent issue. Then they ended up cancelling Adani simply because another entity said. But if the Kenyans say we don't want Adani, and it had
You don't
gotten to a
believe
point,
that.
even if Adani is good or bad, you have already taken the people to a point whereby they can't trust what you are doing to that
But then
level.
you might find like probably Adani might be having weaknesses here and there, but they might maybe still deliver. Just listen
That's
to
what
the
I'm
people.
saying.
What are the people
Yeah.
saying?
They would
Yeah.
have come out in a better way. But you see, people are already having this notion of you don't listen.
Yeah.
So they were now using the Adani to literally rebel, whether Adani is good or Adani is bad. And I can't blame the people. I blame the fact that we did not package that conversation in such a way that Kenyans are going to see the reason why we need Adani here.
Yeah.
You see?
Yes.
So, I mean, first things forward, so many things are happening. Started doing so many things called State of the Nation, different programs, just to try and bring a trajectory to the nation. It started going viral. You know, people, unlike many people, me, I don't come and I say, in school, there's something I learned called filibustry.
Filibuster or filibuster?
Yeah, it's the art of saying many things while saying nothing. Think about it. Can I give you a type of filibustry? Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Okay. Now, so you're my audience, right?
You want me to be the audience?
Yeah, so you are the audience. Don't be a sharp audience, be a Kenyan audience. Usikue deep. Wewe tu Mkenya wa kawaida. So tuanze. Uko tayari?
Yeah, kabisa.
So see, let's assume me I'm the leader of whatever kind, MP, governor, whatever. Bwana Yesu asifiwe.
Amina.
Bwana Yesu asifiwe tena.
Amina.
Niliwaambia nitakuja.
Umekuja.
Niliwaambia hii siku gani nitakuja.
Kweli.
Si nimekuja. Si
Naona
mnaniona?
umefika.
Kama nimefika, inua mkono, inua mkono, inua mkono, inua mkono, inua mkono, inua mkono, inua mkono. Unakumbuka ule tulikuwa tunapigania na yeye? You remember the one we were fighting the seat with? You remember? He told me that he will win against me.
Kweli.
Did he win against me?
Hawezi.
Ananiweza.
Hakuna.
Kama aniwezi, inua mkono, inua mkono, inua mkono, inua mkono. Now let me ask you, what have you said? You know, I came to realize even fools have audience. Think about the statement.
They even have a bigger audience. Do you know that it's a lot of work having the intellectual capacity that you have?
It's hard work.
It's a lot of work.
It's easier to be a fool,
Let me tell you, the way you think you are interpreting everything. Being a fool is so comfortable.
Yeah. Can you imagine even in the presence of God, Satan convinces angels to leave him?
Yeah.
Yaani unaona hata ni ungekuwa kwa dunia. Yaani ule ni Mungu. Lakini angels wanakusikia ati acha ule mzae.
Huo mzae wanamechapa acha.
So even fools have audience.
Yeah.
So that's what you call a type of filibuster. Are you seeing it in Kenya?
No.
They say so much of nothing.
Yeah, in Kenya it's a lot.
Ukileta naleta nini? Alafu what shocks me, the people answer na nyumba zao zimefungwa. The guy is going to Karen. Ukinigonga na kugonga. Ukinipiga na kupiga. Sasa ni unaongea.
Yeah.
With some of us don't have time for nonsense. We have time to move and work a nation out. Some of us have children, we have a future, we have homes, we have an idea of the kind of nation we are looking for the betterment of the people that are coming up.
Yeah.
Shida ikakuja mpaka hapa tumefika.
Yes.
And my job till today,
Yes.
I don't have friends because friends are an expense to
Yes.
destiny.
They are an expense to destiny.
Yeah, most of the time,
Yes.
friends are not a value to destiny. They are they
liability.
take they are true liability to a destiny, because sometimes you find that someone is doing wrong, but the fact that they are your friend,
Yes.
you can't do anything about it. So we are here
Yeah,
pushing
you excuse
for
them on
exactly.
those. Yeah.
And that's what I was trying to tell the president, that let's
Yes.
put competent people.
Yes.
If it's medicine,
With
if
scorecard.
it's hospital, I mean, what do you health?
Yes.
Put the right people that understand the pain
Yes.
of having no drugs. If it's security, put the right people.
Yes.
People that understand what security is about. Did you see the other day the head of internal security say that if there are goons in a certain area, you just
What
imagine,
are you going to do there?
what are you going to do there? Avoid the area. And in his mind,
That he has provided no
he
security.
has provided intel that if there are goons in that area,
What are you going to do there? And you know
what
there
are
are
you
goons
going to
there.
do there?
Yeah.
That's a sign of people that are just in positions
Yes.
because of relationships. And I get it. There are better ways of saying thank you to specific people that help you to win an election.
Yeah,
But
sure.
let it not be at the expense of her. Now, the other day,
general
I
public,
think
yeah.
the president also experienced some goons. So should you also tell the president he should have avoided
Yeah, you should have avoided that place.
Yeah, rais. Right? Hata wewe
Akiuliza Murkomen amwambie, "Wewe ulikuwa ndio kufanya nini na kuna goons huko?" Wewe tayari unaona huko kuna goons unaenda
wewe
kufanya.
rais wewe ufikiri, hebu imagine, because that's what he said, and that's a lack of what? That's a lack of understanding the role you are called to deliver.
Yes.
There are better people that understand the security structure. There are better people that understand the health structure, and that was what I was pushing for 2 months into power. 2 months into their regime. So when I've been called for opportunities, you can imagine, I've rejected.
Yeah, sure.
Because I felt in my mind, if I do this,
Yes.
my voice will become like any other voice.
Yes.
But now you see the slogan in Kenya, if you are against something, and they have come the other day, you are a mole, you are a what? It's true, by the way I am.
That thing has been so rampant.
It's intentional. They are bloggers for specific people. So they try to drive a narrative, but people are wise.
Yeah.
People are wise enough to know, go back to history and see, even if this person did this, at what time did he start doing ABCD? I've been on the street as a pastor.
Yeah.
Just imagine at my capacity. You have come to my home. What do you really think I'm looking for?
And see, at the man of the clergy, there's a certain standard.
There's a
We don't
certain
expect
standard.
you to be
Me
on
na
the street,
pigo huko
but you are-
tear gas.
Ah.
Just because someone has refused to listen that, wait,
Yeah.
we don't need to get to the point where people are going to the streets. Why?
streets,
Because
yeah.
what they are fighting for is their right.
Yeah.
It's their right. We don't want this.
Yes.
And this is the reason why we don't want this.
Yeah.
Long story short, we are here today
Yes.
and still pushing for the need to have good governance and the right leaders.
Okay, it's the same thing that actually propelled for the World Cup Mtaani.
Same thing that propelled, because now looking at World Cup Mtaani,
Yes.
I just thought to myself,
Yes.
we are in a season where people are trying to divide people on tribal lines.
Yes.
So what is that one thing that brings people together?
Absolute football did.
It's football. So what
Yeah.
did I do? I took my lorry, which you are seeing here. We
Okay.
made the metals up there to hang the screen. It's a very
Yeah.
big
It was an
screen.
amazing thing. I really liked
Then
it.
I started doing some. By then I played professional football. So me na ball wezi nitenganisha.
Ulikuwa unacheza namba ngapi?
Number 11. I'm a left-footed. Na hata saa hii I practice at Kenol. I play for Kenol FC. Professional football.
Yeah.
Just that nakuwa mzae kidogo.
Ni venye miaka imekataa, sasa ungekuwa wewe ndo lunga pale hivi.
Ningesumbua. Mzee wangu angekubali nicheze ball na mini Yamal angeongea sasa hivi. Ningekuwa nasumbua mbaya, but
Yeah.
I mean, so I thought to myself, let's do this football mtaani thing. And then we started going. Remember, we went to Jacaranda. So many people came. The idea was just to bring people together beyond a crusade.
Oh yeah.
Because now young people, if you call them for a crusade, they are not coming. So I said, I'm going to do this. And then during breaks,
Yes.
you put things concerning to Jesus. And so many people got saved, born again. Can I give you the number?
Please.
Over 200 people.
That's a good number.
Without me taking the microphone
Yeah,
and
true.
preaching. They just see love is kind, love is patient. We are patient with them. We could smile together, laugh together.
Yes.
It was an amazing thing. Now we are planning to do it every time there's a Premier League game. Especially watu wa Arsenal. Juu najua tu mtashindwa na Manchester.
You're a Man U fan.
Well, before being a Man U fan, I'm a fan of all Kenyan teams. I think we point out so much to the international and we forget the local.
But locally here, you should also have a team.
Niko na timu
Like
moja
myself, I'm Gor Mahia.
mwecheche. Niko na timu mwecheche mbaya sana.
So sema ni sofa paka ama sofa juu ya paka. Ama paka juu ya sofa.
Ni paka imekalia sofa tu hapo pole pole, but I really love local football.
Yes.
And that's one of the reasons I'm doing here. I have my own academy.
Oh, wow. That's
I'm
amazing.
really supporting the Kenol FC, and I'm appealing to the government because I knew that there is actually money that comes in from the main FIFA.
Oh, yes.
You even wonder why the place is looking like this. There is no turf, there is nothing. So leadership is needed everywhere, from the church to the mosque, down to the list of the places.
To this family, so
And that's why we did what we did. So we'll be coming everywhere. Every time there's a major match, tunakuja tao kuonesha game to the glory of God.
You mentioned something that religion is the enemy of gospel. I wish I understood what you really meant.
Religion,
Yes.
the Bible says there's word religion. The Bible says that this is the only religion that the Bible accepts, giving alms to the poor. So religion is only given credit when it comes to giving.
Okay.
One of the signs of religion is giving. This is true religion when it comes to giving. But when it comes to doctrine, there are two sets of religion. There is the giving realm and there is a doctrinal realm. Doctrinally speaking, religion is the worst enemy of Christianity. This is where you see Pharisees, Sadducees, scribes, teachers of the law. They could not understand why, because doctrinally, according to the Torah, any woman found in the act, she should be stoned to death.
Yeah.
Now Jesus comes up and he says, if any one of you has not sinned, be the first one to cast a stone. So what was opposing him? Doctrine, religion. Because according to them, they follow Torah, they follow Moses. Jesus said, if you knew him, you would have followed me. You would know who I am if you would listen to him. He said at some point, I am the law. He did not say, I have the law. Jesus says, I am that law of Moses. What Moses wrote is me he was talking about. So because of that, religion has been used as a tool and as a weapon to put people in their place.
Sure.
You get, for example, you find, like me, I'm a pastor.
Yes.
Don't do anything outside pastoral. So the perspective of that high place in the building, the lifted place, the pulpit, is the altar. And people don't know the difference between the pulpit and the altar. There is a very big difference. The people actually that build, the people that build the pulpit, are they all born again?
Not at all. Exactly.
The altar is very different. The Bible claims that it was moved from a place. Remember, when Jesus appeared, the transfiguration, right? When the disciples saw the transfiguration of Jesus, walisema, can we build one altar for you here, another one for Moses and Elijah? You remember, because they had appeared, Elijah, Moses, and Jesus during the Mount of Transfiguration. That was their perspective. But in the New Testament, it moves from a building to the people. Your body is the temple. The temple is no longer a building where people go to. The temple is you. So the Bible says you keep that temple because it is the temple of the Holy Spirit. That is now the body. So God is not trying to fill in an auditorium. Even though there is nothing wrong with that. God is trying to fill the real temple, which is you and me. That is the temple of God. God's original design, where God wanted to dwell, is in you and in me. And that's what you call salvation. So we religialize that concept in such a way that most people do not even understand the need for good governance, yet they're in church. You hear someone telling you, separate politics and church. What are you saying? What's the word politics? Politics comes from the original word politikos. Poly and tikos. Poly, the act of deciding a matter. Tikos, on behalf of others. Many people don't even know that. So what's wrong?
I believe our audience also didn't know that.
That's the word politikos.
Yes.
It's the act of deciding a matter on behalf of others. It's not a dirty game. So in church, are there decisions to be decided on behalf of the church?
Absolutely.
Okay. In politics? Are there decisions? Is it supposed to be to decide on behalf, like the MP is called to decide on behalf of his constituency, right? The governor is called to decide on behalf of his county. The president is called to decide on behalf of the country. Do you see that? So that's what you call politics. Anywhere decisions are made by some on behalf of others, it is
That's politics.
politicos.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
So to assume that we should separate ourselves from making decisions, then what you are saying, there should be no leadership.
Leadership, yeah. Then when the moment there is no leadership, there's anarchy and there is chaos.
And I mean,
Yeah.
everything just collapses. If you go
Yeah.
to Safaricom, there is a hierarchy.
Yeah.
You can't come here with a new idea. I want to do it by force. No, there is leadership. There is HR. There is what you all those departments.
Yeah,
That's what forms a block, a chain of something that works.
Yeah.
And as we, as I've seen in that religion setup, the church does not push people to think. We don't push people to reason. The Bible says, "Come, let us."
They push people to remember things.
You see?
John 3:16, but they don't think through what
They
actually
don't
it
think.
means.
Exactly. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever
Yes.
who believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life.
Yes.
So I read a scripture in the Bible as I finish. One of my transforming scriptures is, "Come, let us reason together."
Yes.
Then I thought to myself, why would God want to reason with me?
Okay.
Do you remember the vision I had when I was
initially.
operating people?
Yes.
It's supposed to tell me, "Come, let me tell you what to do." But God is inviting me to reason together. Like he's not forcing me.
Yes.
So then I said, so reasoning is the height of our belief.
Okay. He is calling you so that you guys can work along together. Yeah.
He won't come and tell you,
He's
"No,
not
I want
forcing
you to,
and
this
pushing
is the
through
reason.
your throat.
If you do this and this is the reason. This is
Yes.
why I'm asking you to do it. And it's
Yes.
God.
Yes.
Then I say that should be the aim of the church. So religion kills reasoning.
It does. By the way, it does.
It creates
You have
a
to numb your
following.
your
Exactly.
mind completely.
It
You
creates
have
a
to fathom
following
certain things.
without reasoning.
Yeah.
Pastor said Jesus is here.
Uh.
Where is he? I want to know. I want to. You are
Yeah.
not. You see, in religion, you don't ask questions, but in reasoning,
yes.
you ask questions. Remember the prodigal son?
Yes.
He asked a question. He says, when he came to his senses, he asked, "What am I doing here?" So reasoning is where questions are asked. Why is the church like this? Why are we being used?
Yeah.
Who came up with denominations?
Yeah.
What that question asking is what we don't want.
What's the reason for this system?
We don't want that.
Yeah.
So what they tell you, werudi tupale kwa crusade, because that's what many people that came before us did.
Yeah.
So we can't reason beyond a pulpit.
Okay.
A pastor cannot be called to pray and play. What do I mean? If you call a pastor to a government function,
Yes.
what is the likely thing the pastor is going there to do?
To pray.
For what exactly? Two things. Opening and
Opening
food.
and closing. Opening
Ati
food and
sasa tuko
closing.
karibu kukula. Hata closing ni Mungu tu. Even to close the meeting is God. Tunasema now we are about to
kuna
close.
mamkuli hapa, so pastor kuja tuweke
Pastor
kwa
kuja uombe. Na pastor anakuja na suti na kitambi moja fiti.
Yeah.
Yaani yeye ameona amefika mbaya sana kufika hiyo Mary. And those are the
Yes.
things I hated. I was like, the men of God in the Bible.
Yes.
If you look at Abraham, what kind of a man of God was Abraham? He fought wars.
Yes.
He stood and advised kings.
Yes.
Okay, you come to Isaac. What kind of a man of God was Isaac? What kind of a man of God was Jesus? What did he do? How did he deal with the gospel?
Yes.
How did Elijah come and say, "I'm not leaving this mountain, tell the king to come"? Leo, tukisikia ni state house.
Take it.
Elijah anaambia king, ambia king sikuji state house. Nipate kwa hii mlima. Na anakuja.
Orezo na kamuko kwa mlima na
kwa
venye
mlima anampata hapa ametulia hapo na mawode. Najua sasa alikuwa anakula malokas na akona menu moja safi. Akula malokas na tabia za John the Baptist. Imagine the king would come there today.
Today is the men of the clergy actually who are
how many preachers take gifts to the king? Just think about my question. How many ministers take gifts to the king? Look at Solomon. What kind of a man was he? How many preachers can go and leave state house or leave a politician's house without an envelope?
Today I think it's so hard. In fact, you even demand.
You already know. So
mimi natoka unasema, this visit was not so good. Watu wametupatia tu punch.
Just imagine.
The visit wasn't so good.
So God is for sale now. And this is why these politicians, they don't value us.
Yes.
We are called preachers for sale.
So it depends on who can afford you.
If I can afford you, nikupatia hapo, naikwangi domob. but tuka envelope ya 10k utaniimba. God bless you.
Yeah.
I knew you were the one. In fact, I can see the mantle on your head.
Yeah.
So those things are the things that I sat on and I thought to myself, wait,
Yes.
me, I don't want to be like that. I want to be valuable. So what did I do?
Yes.
Beyond theology, I went to school.
Yes.
And one of the things I did when I read the Bible saying study to show yourself approved, I went and I studied, guess what? Leadership and governance.
Yes.
Najua huko unang'am. Najua unangoja nikwambie na by the way after hii service imeisha uanze kujipanga na mbegu. Naona Bwana anasema
mko na hiyo baby ambayo
you know one day and this is a true story, it amazed me. One day the president when he was deputy then, he was, people had gone to him.
Yes.
So, and we were so many pastors. So after that, pastors were being given envelopes. And it's okay to say thank you to them. I mean, I could tell the kindness. When he came to me, God had prepared me. God told me, give him. So I had my envelope. When he came to me, I looked at him, I said, Mr. President,
yes,
I'm not the kind that takes. I'm the kind that gives to you. So I gave. Alikuwa amepaki ile Brabus, Airbus, ile helicopter yake. Nikamwambia eka mafuta kwa hiyo gari yako. It's a true story, I'm saying it live. Because my mind thinks different. When you expect me to think like a pastor, I'm thinking like a king. I always want to be the different person on the table. Yes. So I will go and improve myself. Can I tell you something else?
Yes.
Hautaamini. Drum rolls. I'll be graduating soon as a pilot.
What?
Yeah.
We are invited, right?
Wewe kwanza sikubebi wewe.
Pale umeshikilia tu chuma hivi.
Sijui tuenda live kwa hewa. Internet yako itashika?
Itashika.
Tafuta internet
nyingine mweche.
Internet tunaona hapa. Tafuta internet. Internet za East.
Tafuta Elon Musk hapa tumwambie bana rada.
Na mtaa huko hivyo. Pigia Elon Musk. Tafuta sasa hii satellite. Sasa hii life ina change.
Yeah.
I decided to be different. So people don't know and they abuse us. Go back to church. Who told you we left? Church lives in us. We are the body of Christ. It's no longer a place we are going. In fact, Jesus told the Samaritan woman, a time is coming that you no longer say you are going there to worship, but that Christ lives in you.
Yes.
My biggest desire was to showcase Jesus in the best way possible.
Sure.
And among them is governance.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
That's so strong.
Naweza fanya crusade. So niko na lori moja mweche.
Yeah, sasa mimi hapo ndakuwa dere ama konda.
Naweza shikia waya ya speaker. Awoneza enda live by the way. Si uko na equipment so you have very nice equipment. By the way, thank you for the work you're doing. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for opening up your platform because maybe most of these people would have never known me. Thousands of people that follow you.
Yeah, sure.
I'm seeing your team. Thank you. Thank you.
We also appreciate for actually accepting us here. Pastor, there's something you said about women and got me thinking.
Wait, goja si ukunywe kidogo nisikie mlafi. Onja hata mazee jongo.
Cheers.
Masem. Kwa nini mwingine akunywe? Na mbona umepewa maji wewe? Waletee drink. Unawapatiaje maji huko nyuma?
Msikuwe hivyo.
Leta drink bwana, wazazi wako. Leta drink yawa. Yes, please.
So, you say that what a man can do, a woman cannot do.
She was not designed to.
Maybe you're supporting Patrick on some form.
No.
It's coming out
was
that
she
way.
designed to?
Oh, okay.
And by the way, you need to finish the statement. Also, what a woman can do.
A man can't.
A man can never do.
Yes. It's true, by the way.
Some
of us don't have wombs.
Exactly. Well, we should not all have wombs as men. I've seen you have said some of us because we're in a weird generation. Wewe unasikia tu mtu akona mtu anakuambia ni aje brother tunaweza enda. Brother. Sauti iko na bass.
Njasikia kitu kae bana.
Nani unaendelea cheka hapa kwa gari? Wewe. Sisi nikwambia story fulani kwa nimeenda majuu.
Yes.
So unajua venye you know the way you are given someone to help you. So I was given this guy to help me to carry my things, and because he's a gentleman, so you know the way unafika mali you are going for the next meeting, you change.
Yeah.
Wewe. Jamani niona kama mzigo yake. So mimi naona mdomo yake inafanya hivi. Brother, are you okay? From that day henceforward, I don't change in anyone's presence. Hii generation ya sahi. Unaweza change.
Na change hivi jamaa yanaona, bana.
Uko boot mbaya sana. Yeah, but long story short, so
yes.
Yeah. So to me, I believe that a woman should not do what a man can do.
Yes.
And a man, and that's not in any way talking about education.
Yes.
I mean, women have proved to be number ones.
In fact, let me tell you, women beat us in a lot of things. You are in the same class, they beat you in school. It's not automatic that number one was a guy, was a dude.
So it's not in...
They beat you in almost everything, then
exactly.
eventually...
So it's not necessarily in that capacity. What I mean is that there is what makes a woman. And it should never at any one point be equal with anyone, because men carry the sperm, right?
Yes.
But the women are the incubator.
Yes.
Imagine tunatembeanga na life na hakuna kitu tunaweza fanya nayo.
Yeah.
But when a lady comes into your life, she takes that life and she gives a child to you.
Absolutely.
So women should never do what men can do. And men should never do what women can do. Because we're in a funny generation where men are trying to wear makeup, men are trying to be women. Wengine wanaenda mpaka wanasema wanaweza zaa. We're just in a funny generation. So it goes both ways. That this is now what makes the woman and the man relevant. Because if I can do what you can do, why are you relevant?
Absolutely.
So when God saw the problem, when God saw the problem, he said
the company will declare redundancy.
Exactly. So God said it is not good for man to be alone. I will make him a suitable man. Yes, man. I'm a woman.
Oh no, you're making a suitable woman.
Live Chunga.
Pole karibu network.
I will make network. Hapo ndo naomba network I'll make him a suitable helper.
Helper. So, sure. Who is a woman?
When you see a woman, what do you see? A sex tool or a helper?
A helper.
So men cannot do without women.
Sure.
So even this generation that's rising up, making it look like don't marry or marry. By the way, I'm married. Guess how long?
For how long? Maybe 10 years?
I'm going to 13.
13 years?
Sikai, si ndio?
Congratulations. Hapo kwanza hapo 13 ndio inakuanga shida.
Ni mbaya?
Hapo? Bana za yekeni gia 5 sasa.
Hello.
Hapo ni kubaya.
Tunapigana kidogo.
Nasikianga okay, as in I don't know, maybe from marriage experts. Wasamanga hapo 4th year, alafu hiyo vita inakuja tena hapa 13th year.
Hello. Bwana katika jina la Yesu nikomboe katika minyororo. But anyway, so I just think that there shouldn't be there's nothing to compare yourself to. A woman is water, a man is oil.
Sure.
So just find a way to work together. That's why women feel different from men. So that's my perspective.
Sure. We saw you when Ndindi Nyoro was launching his party, the political outfit, and you were there with the Honorable Rengo governor, among other leaders there. Does it mean that you are allying yourself and positioning yourself for maybe a political...
Do you know how many people have asked me if I can show you the name of the parties that have reached out?
Yes.
I cannot. I can't struggle all this much.
Me
there are some of these young Gen Zs that walikuja wakatuduke. Some leaders we saw. We are mature people. So this is what happened. That day in the morning, I have a program in school where when campus closes school and high schools and stuff, every quarter, wakifunga tunakuwaga na kitu inaitwa boot camp. It's called Youth Alive Boot Camp. So what they do, they come and sleep in church for 7 days. Very powerful program. it's a little camp, boot camp, the way you can imagine military. So during the day, we teach scriptures pertaining to, you know, righteousness and stuff. In the afternoon, we teach things about governance, career choices, you know, things like that.
Yes.
So this particular day, it was at 4. I was very restless. You remember the dream I told you when I was 19?
Yeah. Yeah.
In my mind, I don't want to lie, but I think it's like the same person. Ama nimeona Nigeria movie mob.
What do you mean?
Ezo, anasema nini? Ewo, Nigeria
Chineke.
Chineke. Mama. So, someone comes into my dream and he asks me a question I've never had. And I don't think you have ever heard also. Well,
What does he ask?
which is the biggest voting bloc in Kenya? What would you say before you ever heard anything John CW says?
I could have said Mount Kenya.
Mount Kenya.
Yes.
It's very true, statistically speaking, numbers and stuff like that.
Yes.
Even though some people are arguing that we are not as many. Well, no problem.
Yes.
He said no. He says the biggest voting bloc in Kenya is the church. I was in a vision.
That's true.
I say, wait, what did you say? Na hii intelligence yangu yote, how could I miss that? Na venye najionaga Otero. Yani nimesikia nimezima. Wisdom yangu yote ilienda tu. The biggest voting bloc is the Church of Jesus Christ.
Yes.
And then the second question the person asked me, how does God deal with good governance? Even though he wants to put someone, how will he put that person there? He asked me, is Kenya a kingdom? I said no. Now, the people following, usikue mdeep, ati Mungu alinionyesha ni kingdom. Wewe ndo anakuonyesha, si bado ni kamera gani? Wewe si hatujaonyeshwa bado. Sawa? Ngoja hata si tuonyeshe. Usikue deep, ati I was in the spirit, nikaona wafalme wa 7. Wewe fanya hivi. Wewe ngojea tu, hata si tupatie time hata si tuwaone. Forgive me. Nika kuna kanat kuachilia. Kaachilia so nakafungaga pole. But I just love, I think I love being happy. I don't like the way we portray God as this person that is just somewhere waiting for you to sin akutoe kichwa. No, I don't believe like. Tungekuwa shatolewa kichwa sisi wote, including me.
For a while, I also asked that question sometimes in church, and I saw how people were frowning at me. What kind of a God is this? That's just...
Iza Joe. Nimbaya. So this person told me, how do I put people in power? Is Kenya a kingdom? I said no. So in a kingdom, it just goes in the lineage, right?
Yes.
Prince Charles will go like that. He says, but what is Kenya? I said it's a democracy. So how do I put people in power? If I want to put you in power,
just through a political process and
you vote.
Yes.
So because Kenya is a democracy, tell believers to vote.
Oh, yeah.
Even if God's will is here, God has given Kenya to Kenyans.
Yes.
So Kenya is Kenyans' responsibility. And the Bible says the gifts of God are without repentance. So Kenya is a gift to Kenyans.
Yes.
So whatever you want to do with Kenya, don't blame God. Where were you when there were no medicines? Did I create the herbs? Yes. Then it was your responsibility to go to the lab and make it a drug. You can't blame me.
Absolutely.
I've done everything possible. So it was it was like 4. I woke up at 6 and the first person I found is a gentleman, one of my pastors called Joseph. And then I told him, what's the biggest voting bloc? Everyone I was asking, they were repeating Mount Kenya.
Yes.
So that day, sinimeota leo asubuhi at 4 a.m.
Yes.
Tuko na boot camp. Watu wao wameletwa na wazazi wao tunawafundisha. When I'm coming out at around 1, napata miss calls mob. So many miss calls.
Yes.
To look is Ndindi Nyoro, Honorable Ndindi Nyoro.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, how are you? Fine.
Yes.
He says, now Bishop, I want to apologize. I should have told you earlier. I said, told me what? Who's dead?
Yes.
What's happening? Like, what prayer do you need? He said, no. I have a program and I've called all media and something has disturbed me because he had a different person he wanted to invite. But something is telling me I need to invite John CW.
Yeah.
I said, what do you mean you need to invite me? To do what? He says, to open prayer. I was waiting. I said, and food. I said, okay. And I think you heard me tell him live. I told him, if you are looking for a person to pray only,
yes,
call your pastor.
yeah.
But as for me, I have an equal share to speak in that meeting, just like His Excellency Orengo,
Yes.
just like the senator. So don't
Yes.
put me in a different category.
Yes, that you come and
Ati kuja
pray for the
kuja
opening
ubariki
ceremony
mkutano.
wakati wa chakula.
Hakuna. Kaambia siwezi.
Then you take back your seat.
Bishop, you are sometimes you are stubborn. Nikaambia ya. I am not here. I'm not looking for anything. Wewe umepiga.
Yes.
So the rules are clear. If you are calling me,
Yes.
let it be more than prayer, because
Yes.
I have something to say. So I went. It was really bothering me. I went to my office. I said, okay, he has called me. The meeting is in the evening. Now I have a program here. So I had to bring someone I had to reroute my program, because when I went and prayed, God told me, I want to announce something. Now remember that morning at 4, I've received a dream
Yes, a revelation that
that is so different. I've never had that the biggest voting block is the church.
yeah.
So how do you explain to the church that there are so people, so the church has become a voting block? You know, the Pharisees that never understand anything, as if we use numbers to go to the moon. You know, I mean, people don't understand even the power of numbers. Politicians understand.
They
This is why
understand,
they must come to church, because they know the numbers are in
in the church.
So I went and I dressed up. I had a very hard evening. I remember I reached there. If you notice, I entered last, just like who? Don't say.
Yes, our media was there. By the way.
Oh, your media was there?
Yes.
So then the Lord asked me, who comes last?
Uh,
So I said, yeah. So I entered last. I was shaking the people's hands, and then I sat there. I was 1 minute to the actually, if I had not made it, he had kept on calling me that he's going to do, he didn't want, but he was going to do what you call the national anthem. But he wanted me to really open up with prayer. Now, when I came, people were expecting the normal prayer.
Yes.
Na tufunge macho. Baba uliye juu. Tunakupigania. Oh, sorry.
But then you guys know how to defend God.
That's why I've said that intentionally. Tunakupigania. God doesn't need you to fight him, to fight for him. God fights for you. Get the difference. So I sit down. I didn't even sit for a minute. I just sat down. I didn't know next to me was Governor Orengo. Mi niliketi tu. Nikaona mtu amenisalimia, nikasema poa. So my mind was very, because nimekimbia here up and down. So when I went to the
now the podium.
now
now
is
to
when I
speak.
turned. I already said hi to him,
Yes.
but I did not expect that hapo ndio nitaketi. My mind was amerushwa kwa mabishop.
Yes.
So nilikuwa na expect nione watu wamevaa kola, unaona? So when I'm there is when I'm seeing my wife was sat at the back.
Yes.
Then I now started, God had told me the same thing. So I started by statistics.
Yes.
And to show Kenyans why believers must be involved in good governance.
Yeah.
Now, can I ask you, do believers follow the same constitution?
Of course.
Do they pay tax?
They do.
Do they fall sick?
Absolutely.
Do they need SHA?
Yeah, of course.
Do they go to hospital?
They also
Do
go
their
to
children go to school?
Yes.
So are they affected by the same thing a non-Christian is affected by?
Yeah,
So
there's no
to
difference.
tell us to be away from what affects us, who's a fool?
You are a fool.
So at least if that's
You
what
are
you're
full.
saying, ni yeye amekwambia
Ni
hivyo.
mimi nimesema. If at all you think that is different, I
Capital,
confidently have
Capital,
said.
karibia microphone. You have said what?
If
What I wanted to say.
Yes.
From today, you're my spokesman.
absolutely.
So you are doing a quite good job. The things I wanted to say,
Yes.
you say on my behalf. It's true, you are a fool.
Yes.
So
you
we
are a
don't
fool.
have another Kenya. We live in this same Kenya.
Yes.
When Corona came, did it affect the church also?
It affected everyone.
Exactly.
Yes.
So if
The churches now retrieved to online churches.
exactly,
Yeah.
and this is why I'm telling the pastors, if you're not careful, another type of thing will come that you will retract back to your homes there.
Yes.
Because if we don't involve ourselves in leadership,
Yes.
what do you mean
We
by
have no one
saying
to blame,
who
sure.
are you blaming?
Yeah.
That's what happened. So I sat there, I started by saying 30%, I gave the statistics and everything, na nikasema nitaongea mwisho. And then you saw they came, spoke what they spoke, then he called me now.
Yeah. As per the agreement.
Hello. Niliwasumbua.
Yes.
And I just wanted it to be clear. Of course, after that, the whole nation was watching. And now I understood why I had a vision in the morning. Because God wanted to make it clear that the church reserves the rightful authority to decide this nation.
Yeah.
It is the work of the church.
Yeah.
So yesterday I don't know if you saw, I had a State of the Nation address. I actually gave the statistics. According to 2025, to 2019, 2025, Muslims are 1.8 million, Christians are 19 million registered voters.
That's
So
right.
what does that tell you? If you go to Iraq, it's densely populated Islamic nation.
Yeah.
So if you come to Kenya,
It's a Christian.
even though the constitution of Kenya states that Kenya is a secular,
It's a secular state.
You see
yes,
that?
but there's a freedom of worship.
it's freedom of worship.
And,
So most
yeah.
people are worshiping the Lord God Almighty, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And then there are those. So even though you are worshiping Allah or you are worshiping Buddha, I don't have the authority to come and infringe. It's freedom of worship.
Yes.
As Kenyans, we are relating as Kenyans. But
Yes.
spiritually speaking, we are not relating as Kenyans. I'm relating as a believer of the gospel of our Lord Jesus, while you relate as a believer of Islam, you relate as a believer of Hindu, and then the others, Maetis, Nanani, by the way, walikuwa 752,000
Others.
registered huko. Then 19 million, then 1.8 million. We give statistics. So in that ground, someone will come and say, even though they are Christians, they are from Mount Kenya. So I put a scripture. The Bible says there is neither Jew, there is neither Greek, there is neither free nor bond, there is neither male nor female. We do not preach the traditions of men. So even if you're in Mount Kenya, you are a believer.
You are a believer.
There is nothing like the gospel of Mount Kenya, the gospel of Western.
The gospel
So the
seems to be
church,
universal, yeah?
and I want to say this with capital letters.
Yes.
Imeniletea maswara kadhaa. Which camera? Drum rolls, drum rolls, drum rolls. The Church of Jesus Christ
Yes.
has been, is, and will continue to be the biggest voting bloc in this nation of Kenya. And all God's people said, Amen. That's the issue.
Yeah, so and in Nyoro seems like okay, you are from this that we are a secular republic, but we have the right to participate in
We
deciding the leaders and all that.
We do.
There is a narrative that's coming out that Ndindi Nyoro, your friend, seems to be maybe pulling from different direction just to neutralize Rigathi Gachagua. And some people think like he's a mole. And I think just to add on that,
Right.
Joachim Simiu in one of the shows, I think that might be Spice FM,
Right.
and he also lauded that at Jagero Studio,
Right.
that the patterns that stretches way back shows him as a person who might not be so trustworthy. Do you think that he's out there to maybe to do the Matiba, whatever happened during the Matiba time, that Matiba was fronted to come and divide the Mount Kenya vote, and therefore Moi could continue to rule?
There are several things I want us to address. And for me, before I speak, if you have followed me for a period of time,
Yes.
one of the things I take care is my mouth. I don't just speak. I'm not a
Yeah.
politician.
Yeah,
There's
sure.
a difference between a leader and a politician. A politician pleases people.
Yes.
A leader builds people.
Mm.
So I'm very careful with the things that I say to make sure that they are only things that really matter as far as that trajectory is concerned.
Yes.
I've known him for several years, so he's not someone that,
That's Ndindi Nyoro?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Totally. I've known him.
I like his economic
He
prowess
really
and,
does.
yes.
He really does that.
Yeah.
The economic value system in
Yes.
the way his mind looks at matters economically.
Yes.
First of all, you need to understand you will never be right to everyone. Jesus wasn't. Let's go to the Muslims. Muhammad isn't right to everyone.
Yes.
You go to the Krishnas. You go to who? So everyone will always have the ability and the right to choose what he feels works for them.
Yes.
So I want to be very categorical with that issue when I look at it from my own observation. Remember, I had
Yes.
gone there to, as I told you, the vision, and it really worked because we had an opportunity to speak to the whole nation.
Yes.
But there is something I want to say very categorical. Number one, I thank God for people like Right Honorable Raila Odinga and the group that remember Moi and previously there was the KANU.
Yes.
Remember things like KADU came and all those kind of parties. But KANU had desired to become the ruling authority or the nation as far as political parties were concerned. So you could not necessarily be elected outside that political structure. I'm not saying no one was. I'm just saying they made it very difficult for you to really find a grip, a political grip in a certain territory without, being loyal with KANU.
Yeah.
So here comes a generation, and I thank God for people like Raila, who really fought for what we now enjoy today, which is called a multi-party democracy.
Yeah.
So it's a democracy. Kenya is a democracy that was going to be headed by more than one party. That's the word multi, more than one party. So now KANU was going to automatically lose its grip and the original control it had to in the nation as far as power is concerned. Of course, the people then had to fight back. So through them and those people that came, they really fought for that multi-party, and it managed. So other parties were brought into place.
Yes.
I think now there are over 90-something registered political parties.
Sure.
So they come into place, and they manage to do what they do. And if you remember 2002, a new move begins, and Kibaki is now being brought into power just to push for that multi-partyism. Come like that, issues appear in 2007, and you keep seeing that, Orange Democratic Movement, there was ODM, then there was ODM Kenya, the one Kalonzo had.
Kalonzo came with the Julia Ojambo.
Exactly.
Yes.
Then Jubilee came, all these other parties came. What's the beauty of that? Destroying monopoly.
Yeah.
Kenya Power operates as a monopoly. And this is the danger, because once you are a monopoly, once you operate as a monopoly, you decide what you call the value of your demand. Even though your product is not valuable to that degree, but you can literally sit and decide this is what it will cost to get those. And by that, I like your specs. They're very presidential. No, I'm telling you something. If you have,
thank you so much.
Thank
you so much.
What I'm saying is
so
that
members of the public.
What I'm saying is that you can leave them here. So, nikikwambia napenda kitu nikwambia leta hiyo kitu hapa. I also like your phone.
Yes.
And I like your cameras and I like your crew. Sasa wewe tu ndio utaenda.
Kutoka hapa nitoke solo ba.
That's what happened.
Yes.
And that's the power of multipartyism. So because Kenya Power operates as a monopoly, any company that wants to come in because of competition, how do you get price drop? Competition. Competition is the only way for price to drop. Yeah. So they made sure that no company is able to fight with Kenya Power, if you do this, if you do that, and such kind. So I thought when I look at the structure today, so many people are trying to take Kenya back to that KANU regime. By the way, let me tell you, most of these leaders, the big ones you see, all of them are KANU. Now think about it.
All of them are KANU?
Yeah. Remove Babu Owino. Remove SIFUNA.
Yes.
Right? These younger ones.
Oh, so
most of those top
going
old
backwards,
leaders.
If you look at Mudavadi, has been there.
He's been there. That's what I mean.
Yeah, sure.
These people have been there. It's KANU.
Yes.
It's literally KANU. Most of these people served Moi's regime.
So it's just mutated.
It's just, it's just old people. In fact, the Bible is clear by saying, how can you put new wine in an old wine skin? Will it not burst? It's the same old people trying to push for a new agenda. What have they been doing all those years? That what do they want to do now that they couldn't do then? I had Honorable John Badi calling Babu Owino a toddler, and then he was saying that someone has come in politics the other day. The other day, the fact that you are old doesn't mean you're wise.
Yes, even foolish sometimes.
Exactly.
Grow old,
Yeah. I've met so many old fools.
Yeah.
We just respect you for age, not for anything you can give, wisdom you can give us.
But
so,
Babu is a smart guy. I've spoken to him.
You see, let's even assume Babu is smart or not smart. The politician should not use age as a factor to try and sideline him.
Yeah.
Use other facts. He's not intelligent. How he did this, he did this. But you cannot tell us that
just look at how he's addressed the issue of DJ Evolve.
Exactly.
He gave a restorative justice, and eventually, he settled the matter. If I told it was somebody else, that could have crumbled our entire career now.
That's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, let's use facts that can be verifiable beyond age. You know, the Bible says a statement, and I'm always accused for this, and you'll be accusing me for long, because to me the Bible is my only guide. The Bible has everything. Good governance is in the Bible. Marriages is in the Bible. How to make money, Deuteronomy 8:18, all those things. How to run a nation, presidents, they're in the Bible. Kings in terms of how to run an economy.
Yes.
All those things are in the Bible. But when we look at the Bible as a religious guide that should only be opened on Sunday, then we miss the whole agenda of Scripture.
Yes.
So if you look at it from the Bible, it says, do not let anyone look down on you because you are a youth. Isn't that what Mbadi is doing to Babu Owino? Come and tell us he's incompetent with other things apart from his age.
His age,
Do you
don't use
understand?
this, don't weaponize the age.
Don't
now.
weaponize, because if then you are saying that of him, you are saying that to me as John CW.
Yes.
And clearly we
And
have
to me
had...
as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, huko hapo. Oh, you are young. Oh, sorry, I need to laugh.
Pia nimesonga
I need to
songa.
laugh at this program. How do people laugh in this program? Nimenotice nacheka kama mtu wa maeria.
Wewe jiachilie.
So it's in a way saying that you and I do not deserve it. It's in a way saying that you shouldn't talk because you are young. No, you shouldn't talk because you are not knowledgeable.
Yeah, sure.
But you can be
It doesn't matter how
knowledgeable.
old
It
you are.
doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
You might be old and you're not knowledgeable.
And you're not-
Keep
just
quiet.
keep quiet.
Yeah.
And that's what, when I look at this matter, that's what when I look at KANU, that's where
Yes.
people are trying to take us. That does not mean if you come, me, I come with a political party, or you come with a political party, that you should be beaten because of that particular thing. Do you
Yes.
get what I'm saying?
Yes.
The reason why I decided not to trust anyone, because of what I saw in 2022. I saw that so many people come to church with good words. And this time around, I told him, even if it's him, everyone I'm giving a benefit of doubt.
Yes.
Why? Because this is what we came to do. But most of it, this is what was not done.
Yes.
So to authenticate someone, and this is why you saw on that day, it was not an authentication. Me, I went there and I spoke for the church.
Yeah.
And I remember I told him, if you play with the church, same thing I
Yes.
told the president in 2022, it will be very
Exactly,
difficult for
yeah,
you.
yeah.
So me, I went there to sound a deep warning
Yes.
that we are not boarding anymore.
Yes.
We are not boarding. You will not come here with a political party and
And
now
a
use...
slogan.
No,
There's
no.
a
we
party
are
and
not-
a nice slogan, then eventually you carry the...
Before you
people.
know, it's like this. Is no, we are not interested.
Yeah.
My thought was very simple, that what we want to do is very, very simple. Good governance.
Yes.
So when I saw him, and this is why I've said it,
Mm.
the issue is not necessarily whether he's good or bad. Only him can tell. The issue is that we are trusting no one. We are trusting what you are doing, not what you are saying.
But he has done good in Kiharo.
That's why we are now saying,
Yes.
if it's about economic value,
Yes.
people will trust that, because that's
Yes.
what he's
Yeah.
doing. So the problem came in very simple, and I think he explained. When he was needed to vote, he was not there. Juicy, when he was needed to vote, he was not there. He explained the reason because of what you call the 2/3 rule. Most people that are just talking, they don't understand how that system works.
How does it
Although, you know, the 2/3 rule whereby there is a certain threshold of members of parliament you need to have in order for you to even bring a motion on the table, leave alone even voting. So in his view, he felt that because they have not met that number, it doesn't matter. At the end of it all, it will pass, whether
It will
they
pass
vote,
whether they
whether they
voted
vote
or
or not.
But at least it could have been there to be counted.
Exactly. So what I did, whether he is voting or not, so what I did, I reached out to him
Yes.
and I told him,
Yeah.
you know, most of the time some people don't like saying these things, so I'm very careful with what I say.
Yes.
I told him, look, what you could have done, and I told him he can tell you.
Yes.
I think he had traveled to South Africa. I called him and I told him what you could have done. You could have voted. Because now you are dealing with Kenyans. Some of them do not have that understanding. The 2/3 rule, the 1/3 whatever rule, they don't have that understanding. So you could have thought like a layman,
Yes.
like a normal Kenyan mwananchi,
Yes.
that you don't need to explain yourself to them. You could have voted even if it meant nothing.
Yes.
Do you understand that?
I understand it.
So that's what I told him. I thank God he came to Kenya, he did the conference, and he did what he's doing.
Yes.
And the only thing I'll tell him and tell everyone else, this time around, we are not taking nonsense
Yeah, sure.
from politicians.
Yeah.
If anyone tries to be a mole, anyone,
Yeah.
just the thought,
Yeah.
delete that thought from your head.
Yeah, sure.
Because this time around, we are taking no nonsense. You will deliver what you said.
Yes.
So if anyone will think that either you come here and pick this person and pick this person to get the votes of those people, this is not even 2022. But then let me tell you, the elections of Kenya, the biggest percentage will be won online. The world is changing. The world is connected.
Through TikTok.
There will be so much social media.
Yeah.
There will be so much.
But I understand
2027.
what you're saying. That's it's an information war.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not a war like in 2022. What we don't need frontline media.
Yes.
Just look at your media right now. How many people are watching? We don't need frontline media like before.
Yeah.
I mean, when was the last time I watched TV? I can't tell you.
Yeah.
Because now the same information you are going for on TV is right in our phones.
And in fact, summarized. Now summarized, not the entire junk.
Very summarized, you know what is needed. So precise, it's not biased.
Yeah.
In fact, the social media news is more trustworthy than what? Than frontline media, because they are just paid to say funny narratives. If they don't like you, they cut you off. So that's why I don't trust the frontline media. You see, regulated. So like this media like you here, there is a certain aspect of information is raw.
Yes.
It's as raw as I'm speaking it.
Yes.
So if I look at it from that point of view is when I said, okay, in as much as you are this and you are that, it's not an issue of trust anymore.
Yes.
It's an issue of delivery.
Yes.
Deliver the service based on your capacity as a leader. If you are elected as a member of parliament, deliver what a member of parliament should. If you're elected as a president or whatever, deliver. This is not about you trust me. Let me make it clear to our leaders.
Yes.
We don't trust you.
In fact, nobody does
trust
his leaders.
what you are going to do.
Yeah.
If you do anything contrary, we cut you off.
Yes.
That's why I've said that most of the elections online will, in 2027, it will be different from 2022. Because now information can reach people in a split second.
Yes.
We can know what is happening here. We can know what is happening there. So now it's very difficult to hide information because we are dealing with an informed people.
Yes.
Kenyans, continue with that. It's working.
I just wanted to add on to that. Dr. Fred Ogola. There's something he mentioned that actually caught my attention. You know, that's a very good strategic professor. He said that Kenyans seem to have romanticized the presidency to the extent that we are looking at the person, not looking at their policies.
Yes.
Yeah. I want to take a minute and react to that.
It's just like ladies.
Yes.
There is what I call reality and expectation.
Yes.
Do you know how a lady looks during the day? Is not how she looks during the night. Akitoa hiyo nywele, unajua nywele sometimes ni ya kuwekelea. So you really see the real them. So
Yes.
I'm using that to explain the fact that we should see people for what they are, not what they say.
Yeah.
The fact that the Bible says the things that Jesus began to both do and teach. He never taught what he first never did.
Yes.
So you claim that you're going to deal with corruption. Are you corrupt yourself?
Oh, okay.
If there is leakage of any form of corruption, and this is why I'm saying, my advice to presidents,
Yes.
not just in Kenya, don't have permanent friends. In fact, that seat does not require friendship because you will deliver less if you protect more.
Yes.
You understand that? So you'll be focused on protecting your friend, you'll be focused on protecting this, and then the delivery rate will be very low.
Very low. Yeah.
So at this particular point, it's not an issue of what you're telling us. It's an issue of what you are showing us. So we do not want to know, just like Ogola has said, we are not going to call a lady beautiful until she removes her makeup.
Yeah. Imagine ndio hiyo osha uso kwanza tuone.
Osha tu. Na kwanza like men of our generation wako na shida. Wewe ndio unapata tu na dem Java unamuoa. Wewe unataka brown skin. Sasa hii nimesikia wako na kitu inaitwa kuna foundation, kuna maskama, ni mascara ama maskama.
Mascara kuna
nini? Sasa mwambie toa hiyo maskama, mascara, foundation. Let me see your original color.
Yes.
So politicians should remove their makeup so that we know who we are getting married for 2 for 5 years. Let them remove.
5 years is a lot.
It's
a long
lot of
time to start again mentioning, nani must go.
Just imagine.
That's a long time.
We should be doing what you call transitional governments. What do I mean? Yani, we have so many competent people that by the time huyu anatoka, why do we need 61.7 billion over and above more to put a leader in power? Ever think about that statement? John Badi came and said, Glenn, we have not even added security and whatever. Why do we need to pay?
IEBC needs 61 billion.
Why do we need it? Do you know I built a system and I gave it to them?
Of course, they will ignore
Erastus Ndong, they literally
it.
sat
Athocon
down,
is called Erastus Athocon.
sat down all the, and I'm saying it publicly, they
Yes.
called me, they put a meeting, very powerful conversation we had. I brought in my team, we're in the IT.
Yes.
We built a system that
Yes.
uses blockchain to vote.
Okay.
Oh, Bishop.
Is it tamper-proof?
Completely.
Uh,
Completely.
yes.
Let me explain how it works.
Yes.
The word blockchain comes from two words, block and chain.
Yes.
For you to understand, just a layman's view. I know you
So
might
you're
know, just
blocking
for
a chain.
them. So what you
Yes.
do, you want to create a block. You want to create a chain using blocks.
Okay.
So if you put a block here, and you put a block here, and you put a block here, and a block here, and a block here, what have you formed? It's a chain of block. That's where the word blockchain comes from. So if a transaction is done on this block, that transaction is distributed through a chain.
Yes.
So to change, to alter that block, you will need to find the chain. The chain is in China, the chain is Dubai, the chain is where. You will
Yes.
need what you call over 51% computing power of all the power, the mining power, in order for you to be able to trace it. Is that a possibility? No.
Yeah.
So we built a system that is totally secure. Second thing about the system, guess what? 2021, it took approximately 2017 shillings. The government spent 2017 shillings per voter. Our system was going to spend 36 bob. All the things I'm telling you, I presented them before all the commissioners and the head of IBC.
Yes.
The Canadian High Commission came there. We presented a solid thing. Of course, having studied Article 86, Article 85 of the Constitution, it gives us the right to do that. From Article 83 downward, that way.
Yes.
So he came, presented that statement. Guess the third thing. It was going to increase voter turnout abroad, I'll tell you, and locally. Why? Because let's assume, you know, America is a little bit bigger than Africa or whatever, or small, according to the maps. Let's not create an argument.
Yeah,
Or
that's
someone
a-
will try to
that's
be
a
deep.
huge
No,
argument as well.
or you know, Africa is the biggest. Whatever is the biggest. Whatever is the biggest, that's fine.
Yes.
Kama dunia ni round ama flat, tuko kwa dunia. Whatever it is, when we die,
Yes.
si
We will find out.
tutapanda. Nitajionea and say, kumbe ulikuwa flat, brother. Wewe saa hii usituambie hizo deep wisdom zako. Hatuna haja, hazisaidii Kenya. So, this is the voter turnout. How would it have been? Imagine you're living in America, and let's say like Africa, you stay in South Africa. Let's say America is the size of Africa, and then the polling station is in Kenya. So it means you have to travel over 4 hours on a plane to come and vote. So does that increase voter turnout or reduces it?
That reduces.
Good. Now guess what the system would have done?
What
It
does
was
it do?
purely done on phone. You can literally vote on phone.
On your phone, like
On your
this.
phone.
So is this like the American system that icanvote.com is
Completely
whatever Obama
easy.
was saying? Okay.
Completely very simple process. We've demonstrated that process to them. Very easy process. Actually, the chair really liked it, because now the second part, we were going to wait for a sitting with Parliament. Of course, everything has to be passed through there to get a sitting with Parliament so that we can table these findings.
Yes.
That was before even, I've seen different kind of systems now. We came in as the first ones. The rest have come the other day,
Yeah.
which is okay. I celebrate God. I've seen Rigathi Gachagua, former deputy president, speaking about something called Smartmatic.
Yes.
I've
The
seen-
Smartmatic has been there, but he has mentioned that
He has mentioned
he does
it,
not
it's
trust
using-
it somehow.
Then I've seen there's another young man that has built one called People's IBC. I'm very happy with when I see this kind of things. It means
Yes.
I don't
So
want a
it become
monopoly.
competitive.
Yes.
Then let the best one
Yes, that's
actually
what I
win
want. That's
through
why
a
I was talking
competitive bidding.
That's why I was talking
Yes.
about it from Kenya Power.
Yes.
Anywhere there is competition,
Yes.
there will be price reduction, there will
Yes.
be more transparency, because now you are not the only person that can do
And
it.
even excellence is actually
So much.
Yeah.
So we built that thing. So it was going to increase the voter turnout, what you call abroad votes.
Yes.
We were targeting over 4 million, because now it was going to be very possible,
Yes.
you know, simply because people can vote from the comfort of their house. People
Yes.
can use the phone. And then people asking me, how can we, what about Nikamuliza? Do you remember M-Pesa?
I wonder, but the M-Pesa does how many transactions a day?
And secondly,
And,
it's the
and there is no
biggest
transaction
global.
that goes wrong.
It's the biggest global
Uh,
mobile money transfer. Who did we copy? We are
we
the
did it
first one.
ourselves.
So why are you telling us who else has used blockchain to vote? What is this African mentality that we have been made to believe?
That ours cannot be the original.
It cannot
one,
be the
yeah.
original. Someone has to
Yeah.
do it from Western culture or where or Asia
Yeah,
in
yeah.
order for us to pick it. Let me ask you, we have cars.
Yes.
This car is Toyota. Toyota is Japanese, right?
It's Japanese.
We didn't build it here.
Mm.
If this car gets spoiled right now, do you take it to Japan?
No, we have our engineers.
It means
there.
we Kenya
do it.
can make its cars, but someone is capitalizing on import. Someone is making a lot of money when we
I
import.
don't think that those are the legislators. A majority of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why we need good governance. So when a person is telling you go to church, as if we don't drive cars, as if in the port you go and say you are a Christian, there is no tax. As if when you fall, I mean, Shah does, you don't need. You see what I'm saying? We built all that system. We introduced something in the system that talks every language. We invested in this system. So
Every language in Kenya.
Yes, if you are an elder
Yes.
and you know only Kikuyu or Kikamba or Kijaluo or Kiluya Masai, you speak
select.
to it.
Oh, you just speak to it and
Yes, it
eventually.
talks to you.
Oh, okay.
It's in the video. You can see it talking to you languages.
Yes.
We put the system there. Now, what was the system going to do more? It's going to reduce death because now there is no stealing.
Oh, there's no dead voters who are going to vote.
There is no one that is going to vote.
Yeah, because you have to.
You have to input. You have to be
participate.
live there. This is your face. It takes your
recognizes your
facial
face,
recognition,
yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Very simple system.
Yes.
It was going to reduce death in what way? There will be no need for violence. 2007 violence.
Oh, yeah.
So because
sure.
it will be credible, the results will be credible and verifiable.
So you can even call the election. Yes, director, you're
Yes.
saying something.
I was saying,
Yes.
it was first done in Romania.
The
And
system has been
Several
done
civ-
somewhere.
yeah.
Yes, and Sierra Leone is the first African country to employ such a system
You see?
Okay.
for the elections. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Even in states, several states in America, they
Yes.
have used it.
Uh-huh.
Romania now used it as a tallying point of view,
Yes.
where they showed it can be done.
Yes.
So these things we are doing is not, even if other countries are not done, the
Yeah.
question I'm asking, why do we have to wait for someone to do anything? Who did we wait for to do M-Pesa? Who did we wait for?
Oh, yeah, sure. We did
Africa-
a lot of tries and errors until we got it right.
Africa needs
Yes.
to believe in Africans.
Uh,
Can I repeat? Africa needs to believe in Africans. We shouldn't import anything we can manufacture. I don't understand why Dangote is here and our oil is coming from the street of Hormuz.
the state of
Yet I don't know if you know, Total has built 1.5 kilometer tunnel. Total came, the head of Total came to Nigeria, had a
Yes.
conversation with Dangote. So no longer needing to ferry in because now Dangote is here. So they're building 1.5 kilometer tunnel.
But what about the countries in between?
That's it. That's where they have entered into an MOU. So now it's easier to use his oil than to find a way to bring something from abroad. Anything we can manufacture, we can find locally. We just deal with the government. So, but because I understand the three companies, I hope you know the three companies that we have a G2G, because our system is a G2G system. You understand? So it's everything is import. Someone is making money from something that comes from outside.
Yeah.
And nations don't grow by import.
Yes.
Nations grow by export.
Yeah.
Keep the money inside. Let there be what you call cash flow within the
Within
country.
your country. But most of the time, even those who steal from the same kitty, keep that money away. It doesn't circulate.
It doesn't circulate.
Mm.
And then they come here and tell you, oh, it's going to bring inflation. Which inflation? Is China inflated? Is America inflated? Are they not the producers of several products? China is producing, in fact, over 75% of what China is using, China is producing.
Yeah, by itself.
So then China becomes a superpower because it doesn't need 75% because it already has it.
Yeah.
So China is now beginning to look for things like cobalt, you know, because those are some of the things that are used to make iPhone.
iPhones, yeah.
And I hope you know, iPhone is an American company, right?
Yeah.
That the headquarters is in China. So now Trump comes and he says he wants the company to move from China back to,
Which
and then
is,
now
it's
guess
almost
who?
impossible because of the cheap labor.
The
in
cheap
China.
labor. But
Yeah.
now guess who? Guess who is responsible? It's Congo.
Yeah.
because Congo is exporting raw product
Yes.
rather than telling China or rather iPhone, we will not sell you this product. Bring your company here
Yes.
and employ our people. We will not charge you tax.
Yes.
So we will take tax from the people you have employed. You can imagine a company comes and gives you 5,000 jobs.
Yeah.
Why would you tax the company? They have
But
already
don't
given
you
you
think that that's the
5,000.
reason as to why Congo is unstable to
It's
this day?
intentional.
Yeah.
So they now have, if you go to Kinshasa there, you go to Goma, what do they have? They have organizations. Keep them fighting because companies that produce guns, if it's all peaceful, they're out of business.
Yeah.
Think about my statement. Companies that produce grenades, produce guns. So if someone is making money by selling guns and there is peace,
No, they close shop.
so that's why Somalia is the way it
The-
is.
the-
Somalia
the
doesn't
same
need to
as,
fight.
the same as the companies for the people, actually, the carpenters who are making coffins.
Exactly.
Yeah, so if people
Somebody
are not
has to
dying,
die. Unasikia mtu anasema bizi ni mbaya.
hey, bana, busy imekaa mbaya.
Ati kumekauka. It's dry this
Yes.
week and someone has not died. You see what I'm saying? But even to look at it from that point of view, even
Yes.
death is better because, I mean, it's natural for people to die, but it should not be natural for people to be poor. Poor is
Yeah.
not a natural state.
Yeah.
Poverty is not a natural state. I hope you understand.
Yes. I
Poverty is man-made.
Yeah.
It is lack of distribution of resources,
Of resources,
bad
yeah.
governance.
Yeah.
Do you know Dubai,
Mm.
oil, Nigeria has more oil than Dubai.
The reserve, the
The capability,
deposit.
the oil deposits in
Yeah.
the ground.
Yeah.
Nigeria is far, far ahead than Dubai. Nigeria is a praying nation. It's
But
a
why is it
totally
that Nigeria
Christian
is so
nation.
behind?
It's governance.
Uh,
It's not an issue of prayer.
Yeah.
And when you say these Christians rise and say, how can you attack prayer? Oh my God. Okay, go to Dubai. Do they believe in Jesus?
Not at all.
They believe in a spirit. It's not that they are not praying,
Yeah.
but they push for governance. They have a good governor.
Yes.
Someone that says these resources will go for that.
Yeah.
But you can imagine here, you remember Wetangula, Honorable Wetangula the other day saying that the president is releasing, what do you call it? Tutasema hapa.
Bishop, yeah,
The
sure.
president is releasing what?
TSC letters.
TSC letters.
Yes, distributing TSC letters. Oh, you know, from his point of view, he thought that now is rolling drums for the president.
And he's-
But he didn't know that now he's exposing
It's
the
going to
rot.
work against.
Yeah.
What is the president doing releasing the letters?
And how did even those letters get to
Get
the
to
president?
him. How comes he's now the one?
As
is
we're
he the
talking right
appointing
now,
authority?
heads should be rolling in TSC.
And now he thought he was going to do drums. Secondly,
Yes.
that's the point of the president. Now look at the corruption with these people. Why should you sell a TSC letter?
Yeah.
You see the corruption here. So the issue of Kenya is bad governance. It's not prayerlessness. So believers, stop telling people repent. Repent is not going and crying. True repentance is changing of your mind. The original word for the word repent is transformed. Do not be conformed to the patterns of this world, but
Yes.
be transformed by the renewing of your mind. But believers make repentance to look, oi, tunakulilia Bwana, tunakulilia Yesu, oi, Hamashia, oi, Jehovah.
Yes,
Then
then they had with some
2
tongues
minutes
there.
later,
And, yes.
ng'ombe hii.
Yeah.
You see the way the
Kwenda
politicians
huko.
are. Punda wewe.
Uda.
Mamako. Mamako was just chilling. Your mom was just chilling, man.
Then boom.
Then boom. Your mom is in the conversation, bro. That is the problem of. That's
Yes.
why they don't want the fights in Congo to end.
Yes.
They don't want. I don't know. Was it the RSF? You saw the arms, ammunitions in Sudan.
Yes.
People just don't want wars to end because
Yes.
that's where the channel
It
of
is
their
a cash
business.
cow. It's a cash cow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if it was me, I would say, iPhone, come to Congo.
Yes.
We are selling value-added products.
Yes.
So if you sell cobalt, do you know the Tanzanite, how much it is in Tanzania? You know Tanzania is the only place that has Tanzanite.
That's why it's even called Tanzania.
They are so selfish to give
I
it
think
its
I
name.
competed you on this.
We leta hii tuongezeni hapa kitu tukunywe. Are we allowed to do this on your life? Like
Why
someone
not?
can enter your life.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hapa tuko
Hapa si
nyumbani
citizen. Hapa
Unaambiwa ati
Hapa we violate all those rules.
that's why they don't want. And this is the problems that we are now facing. Kenya, Murima Hills and all those places, the amount of minerals in Kenya you cannot imagine. But the cartels,
Yes.
this is why I'm saying the president should not have friends. Revoke what needs to be revoked. Stop what needs to be stopped. Arrest who needs to be arrested. And when we finally come to a referendum, nyonga mwenye anafaa kunyongo. Leo wacha niseme na capital letters. Because utaona mtu anasema hapana, kwa nini tuwanyonge? Ni wewe ndio mwizi. Huyo ndio mwizi. Why should it affect you when we say mwizi anyongwe?
Akuwe tu process through the normal judicial process, lakini akishapatikana culpable, yeye ndiye anahangaisha raia hapa.
If he's in the can I ask you a question? Do you know how many drug cartels we have in this nation? I won't say much.
A lot of them.
No, why are we not saying much? I will say, but not much. Do you know how many? I mean, you take money that belongs to a drug. I mean, what do you call it? Hospital.
Yes.
Unapeleka bibi yako Dubai. Yani, people are left dying for you and your children to enjoy. That's wicked. You have literally
then we find
murdered.
you culpable, and
the court will give you bond from the same money you stole. So you see the way it's a cartel.
Yeah.
Kenya needs an overhaul.
Yeah.
A total shutdown and a new system. All the way from judiciary, 3 arms of government, executive, judiciary, and legislature.
Yes.
But I will say this last
thing.
thing.
A radical surgery.
Completely. I will say the last thing I've realized.
Yes.
Kenya only needs one leader. A willing president. Ask me why. Of course, the president can be impeached through the process, parliamentary process and all those kind of things. We've seen impeachments of the deputy president, which is the highest seat ever impeached in our nation. Yes. We've seen governors impeached, whatever. I found out something. And that's what they don't want to tell people. Article 1 of the Constitution only tells you only need a willing president. Remember, all sovereign power belongs to the people. Now imagine you come here and say, you're a president of the people. Unakuja hapo unasema, we want to build this. But your member of parliament has decided to oppose it. Now, wa Kenya, I am the commander. Mnakumbuka zile visitations zilikuwa zinafanyika kwa nyumba zao? Mnakumbuka wenye walikuwa natii?
Yes. Walikuwa nasalimiwa.
The only person that stopped it was the leader.
Was the president.
Because you come and say, Simi ndio commander in chief, all police pull back. The Kenyans of this area, go ask your member of parliament why he doesn't want. Will the people not force their member of parliament to represent them the right way? Don't beat him, don't break down anything. Just go and have a meeting. But the reason why they can't go is because the police are against it. Yeah. So you see, the power structure is in between them and what they want to do. This is why I've said, if you get a willing president only, hizi zingine zote ni wokovu. Governors, MP, hata kuimpeach wapi, watu wanakataa.
Wanasema hapana. Hata wanasema hapana.
Hatutaki hiyo kitu yote. Huwezi kuguza, because the power belongs to the people. It doesn't belong to the parliament. Parliament has what you call delegated power. Judiciary has what you call delegated power. If all sovereign power belong to the judiciary, then the last defense of power is the judiciary. The last defense of power is not even the defense force, the judiciary or what. It is the people. Kuja tu weke hapa. It is the people. Yes. And once we understand that power structure, that the power belongs to the people, we don't have another conversation. The conversation goes back to the people of Kenya. What do Kenyans want?
Yes.
This is what Kenyans want. This is what Kenyans get. Simple and clear.
Yeah. So we don't have a willing president. And what do you think that we might be having a willing president without the political goodwill? Is such a scenario also possible?
How can you be willing without the political goodwill?
Because you have also you might be willing and charging towards a certain cause, but the political narrative around you is different.
Thank you.
The political narrative around you is totally different, and therefore makes you to look a little kind of handicapped. You are unable to move.
But let me ask you, what does Article 1 say? If you use Article 1, who can stop you? Who can stop a president?
Okay, the people will recall
the people
the power
will.
Back. Yes.
You just come and say, this is what we want to do. This is the person opposing.
Yeah.
They will call the person and ask, why are you? So it can't necessarily be you are a good person but you don't have political good. There can't be. Because Article 1 separates that. All sovereign power. So you are not called to... Do you remember the president coming out and saying that there was money that was given to members of parliament? Do you remember? And then he was asking them, Mulipata.
Yeah.
Just imagine the
like
shame.
Really?
And then he said,
high.
what did he continue and say? He says, hatutawaibisha, lakini tutawashi. Have they ever?
Shika. Lakini hata yeye mwenyewe alitoa hiyo pesa aje?
Just imagine.
Yeye mwenyewe alitoa.
Ulikuwa unatoa ikienda wapi?
Yeah.
Na hii pesa inatoka wapi? Hii pesa yenye inamwagwa huko Olkalau inamwagwa wapi? Inatoka wapi?
And the president is the custodian of all the intelligence.
He knows everything.
How comes he could
If
ask
the
whether the
president
people...
wants to know the thieves, he can know the thieves in an instant.
Yeah.
Don't play with the presidency. It's a serious
powerful
structure.
Yeah.
You know, the intelligence feeds you, NIS, all these systems feed you.
Yes.
On a daily basis, they give you the security structure of the nation. These ones give you the political structure of the nation. This one gives you the social structure of the nation. You literally have all information at your fingertips. So there is no reason for you to say, I didn't know.
Yes.
Do you remember there is a statement Uhuru said? I think you remember anasema munataka I don't know if you remember.
Na mnataka nifanye nini? Si kuna vita huko Ukraine, unataka to do.
How do you say that?
Yeah.
Turkana, we have Talo oil here.
Yes.
What happened? Kenya needs a reset. And that's why for me I'm saying, and not just in this government, 1963, anyone that has taken, hakuna mambo ya mtu wetu, anyone that has taken,
ndani.
What is where did Eurobond go?
Nobody knows.
It's a Europe bond. It's a bond that
I think
Eurobond gives you.
From the sources we're getting is like we only, whatever was brought here was the debt. The entire resource was distributed.
Do you know
the
what
other
13
side.
trillion looks like in an economy? A debt of 13 trillion. An economy where 13 trillion is in debt. It means it's in projects, it's in 13 trillion. Do you know if you look like this, you're not supposed to struggle seeing 13 trillion.
Yeah.
Now, you can imagine Kenyans saying, huyu president, ama ule president, now it's about our president. Kikuyus will come and say, usiguze Moi, usiguze Uhuru, Kalenjins will come and say, usiguze huyu, mwingine akuje. So if Luos get the hours, they say, usiguze huyu. This is the problem.
Then they get away with it like that.
So let me ask you a question. Do you know the expressway, how much it costed?
Expressway, was it around 55 billion or something?
80 something. Expressway use over 3 billion per kilometer. Okay, let your team check so that we get the facts right.
Yeah.
Do you know what it should have used?
Yes.
Approximately, was it 700 million? How much did the expressway use?
We have it?
It's in that information is public.
Yeah, it's approximately 88 billion.
88 billion, you see?
Approximately 88 billion.
Yeah, it was around 87 point something billion, as I told you.
Yes.
Now, what was the price per kilometer? Because it's like how many kilometers?
Price per kilometer?
It was coming to 3 point something.
It's roughly the most expensive road project ever in Kenya. Per kilometer is 3.25 billion. 3.25
billion. What was the original price? It was supposed to, the kilometer was how much? It was supposed to be around 700 million. Per kilometer, if you ask.
So they inflated it.
It's huge inflation. But you see, when you say that, people that now want political power, they say, don't touch our person. If you ask a question in Kenya, apparently you are an enemy.
The initial estimated cost was 599 million.
599
million.
Okay, divide 503 billion times 500 is naingia mara ngapi kwa 3. What's the inflation? How many times?
Yeah.
You're talking about like 5 times more. Is that true? 6 times actually.
6 times more.
6 times more. Okay, let's do the math. How many kilometers is it? It's 20. What's the kilometer? It's 20 something.
27 kilometers.
27 kilometers.
Yes.
Now, if 27 kilometers, my sister, you have a calculator. 500 and what million? They estimate the original price. The original price, my brother. What was the original 500 and what?
599 million.
Okay, so now my sister, take your calculator. 599 million times 27 kilometers would have come to how much?
9 million
times 27 kilometers times 27, because per kilometer is 599.
16 billion 173 million.
So it would have come to 16 billion, right?
Yes.
Now do 16 billion times 3.
16 billion times 3.
48 billion 519.
Okay, remove the 3. Do 16 billion times 5.
242 billion.
Do
Sorry,
no.
not times. I've added times.
16 billion times 5.
80 billion
So
865.
if would have done 16 billion was 27 kilometer. So do 27 times 5. 27 times 5 is how much?
27 times 5.
I want you to see something.
135.
So we would have done 135 kilometer
Yes.
with less than the money used to make 27 kilometers. Miss Jika mnanielewa.
Nakupata.
135 kilometers
Yes.
would have been less than 87 billion. But for 87 billion, we have 27 kilometers. But si ni mtu wetu.
By the way, ni mtu wetu. Usiguze.
Wewe kwanza wewe. Unajua uko kwa mlima utakuchapa. Usiguze mtu wetu. Isho yako usiguze mtu wetu kwa isho.
Naweza shindwa kufika mtaani.
Wedi tusiguze. You see the problem we have?
Yes.
Just imagine 135 kilometers would have been used by less money than 27 kilometers. But you shouldn't ask a question. Now, the problem is not housing. The problem is, what should we have said? What corruption is in there? And these politicians make it look as if we are stupid. Then they now hide around politics. Ati tunasikia wale hawataki tujenge manyumba. No one doesn't want you to build a house. I came and I asked a simple question. The other day I saw the president answered it. And I'm very careful with my mouth. I know what to say. He said publicly that he had people asking. I'm among the people. I'm not saying he had me. But me asked a simple question. Land is called public land.
Yeah,
Government land is public land. There's no government that owns the land. It belongs to the public. So this is my land. I'm in America. You are the RIBA SASA is the contractor.
Yes.
And by the way, uanzishe a construction company. That's how prophecies come. RIBA contractors. Ameingia ni mbaya. So RIBA decides I decide to take RIBA as the contractor, right? Si mimi niko US nataka hii nyumba. Then unaniambia hiyo nyumba you cost you 10 bob. I send you 10 bob and I go tell you that's my land. Think about my question. That's my land. Na ndio hii 10 bob ya kujenga. When I finally come to Kenya, you sell me that house. I gave you the land and I sent you the money to build it. And when I come to Kenya, you sell the house.
You are selling me to that. Selling me that house again. Yet you provided me the land and the resources to make it. You're supposed to give me back my.
So what am I supposed to do?
I'm supposed to get my house for
to
free.
Get your house for now
free.
The land is public land.
Yes.
Housing levy is public money. It's the public that is removing money from their pocket.
Yeah.
But guess what? Look at the comment section now. They will abuse us because a fool settles for abuse. Calling me a dog is you that's foolish because you don't know how a dog looks like.
Yes.
People will never come to the table to discuss facts. Akasema, the reason why we sell is so that we can get more money. Okay, then stop taking more money from people because now you have sold, so you have already found the starting capital. So now stop cutting people
now
housing levy.
Have the capital, build more houses.
Now, yeah, so usitukate housing levy tena. Since umesema tunauza ndio tupate pesa ya kujenga more, then don't cut people more. Now you have what you call starting capital. So umeuza manyumba.
Not deduct any money.
Sasa endelea. Do you see what I'm trying to say? That's not.
Or they could have coiled it that way. They could have coiled it that way, that we are deducting you. But to this point, at the moment we have our houses, we'll never deduct you.
Not deduct you money.
Anymore.
So there is no need of taking money from people.
Yes.
Someone is saying, so how do we give everyone? Wakenya si wajinga. Let me tell you, Kenyans are loving people. Kuja Mkuru kwa jenga useme, tunataka kujenga nyumba 1,000. Sawa? Kila mtu mwenye ako kwa Islam register. By the way, I hope you know most of those houses kama zile za Kibira. It is people with big cars that stay there. The people that they were designed for, they don't live there.
Maybe they turned it to a source of income again.
Exactly.
Yeah, because if you gave me and I don't have, I was paying my rent at 1,500 and I was okay. Now you're giving me a house whereby service charge will be 2,800, and I don't have income. This house can be worth more Can I give it to somebody who can
So
afford to
what
give me
does
the
that
money and I
encourage?
go back to
What
this?
does that encourage? The slums you are trying to remove
Will grow again.
will grow
somewhere else.
again.
Yeah.
So then how is that encouraged? By selling it.
Yeah.
So what are you supposed to do? Unakuja Mukuru unasema kwanza usishout, unachukua rekodi ya kila mtu anaishi kwa hizo manyumba. Sign
You
hapa.
take intelligence. You can use
Just
the
take a vitu
intelligence.
intelligence. These houses tumekuja zita cost hivi.
Who ni nani?
So
Who ni baba
these
nani?
people-
And they know it themselves very well.
Exactly. These are the people that are going to get those houses. Hakuna Mkenya atakosa contribute 10 bob
Wata contribute sana.
kusaidia ule
Kwanza
mtu
na roho
because
safi.
it's open.
Na roho safi.
When you say that, people will come with gun blazing. Remember, I started by telling you, come let us reason. People
Yes.
don't like reasoning. People just, hey, wewe ni mtu wetu. And all you are saying, notice I've spoken about Uhuru's government. In my view, which I think is the worst government. In which government did we buy fuel? Did we queue to buy fuel?
Uhuru's
In which government did we buy flat over 250? In
Uhuru's
which
government,
government had the dollar gone to the level it went? Of 100 and what?
Of course, yeah.
Oh, but we shouldn't talk about it.
Ni mtu wetu.
Yeah, if you're a Kikuyu,
By the way, mtu wetu.
if you're a Kikuyu, protect your person. Because now they want to vote.
Yeah.
So they will say, don't touch so and so, because they want to vote. Because in our generation, you can't talk the truth. And this is why you see tribalism is coming. That's why you see some people trying to correct the president. They are not taken serious because they never corrected the previous
previous
regime,
government. Yeah.
So the issue at the point of what we are looking at is that this was the mistake. Do you understand? Let me
Yes.
go back to Kibaki's government. Mimi nadili na facts.
Yes.
Kibaki aliapishwa saa ngapi?
Usiku wa manane jioni.
Hata Samia alijaribu. Suluhisho.
Suluhu bana.
Suluhu alijaribu, aliapishwa huko kwa majeshi during the day.
Yes.
You know, some Gen Zs might not appreciate some little history. Kibaki was appointed at what time?
He was sworn in
Nakumbuka?
at- Yes.
Hata stima
It was
ilikuwa
at 7
imeenda.
PM, yeah.
Na
Kwanza ilizimwa
akaapishwa.
stima.
Do you remember? Why? Why?
Yeah, because the quicker you do it, as in the narrative changes.
No, Raila had won.
That's why I'm saying that the narrative changes, that now we are not talking about the victory now.
Yes.
Really, the power has already been granted.
Exactly.
We can only talk about sharing it. Yeah.
So that winning is what now brought the problems of 2007 and what was there a need? It means people don't follow the constitution.
Yes.
If it's a democracy, you value the will of the people. And what was the will of the people? Okay, you've seen from Kibaki.
Yes.
Now let me come to Raila. I have a problem.
Yes. You have a problem with the Agwambo himself.
I have a big problem. Mimi niko careful juu najua watu wataenda kusikia yenye nimesema. So siko mjinga. So kuna venye nitaeditia Raila nikiweka hizo za watu wengine ndio mkikrop muone venye mimi si fala. Wewe nimekuwa kwa production. You know, by the way, I used to be a cameraman. Have I told you that part of my story?
No, you haven't.
Ni mbaya. I used to be a camera guy. Najua hizi vitu uko na switch hapo. Unatumia switch gani? Heavy Matrix.
Heavy Matrix. Yeah.
Sasa hata ukitaka kwenda live naambia toka, najiendea live hapo one time. I love being vast in my mind. I don't like being I have a problem. Notice I've said the problems of everyone. I've said the problem of Kibaki, I've said the problem of who now. This is Raila's problem. When 2004 children went to the street, young people, Gen Zs, millennials went to the street. Who died? How many fathers died there as compared to young people?
Young people died.
95% of them are young people also.
Yeah.
Many of them, right?
Hey, there came a time when I think bodies, 1,000 plus, were being brought to the city mortuary.
So at the end of the day,
Bad.
sorry to the family, they are young people.
They are young people.
Fine. Finally, he comes and he negotiates and there's peace in Kenya. Who ended up in office?
He did. He ended up in office.
Oparanya. How old is Oparanya? Who ended up in office? How many of them
Yes.
were Gen Zs that ended up in power? So you see, everyone has their fault. I have a problem with Uhuru because in his government, he can't tell us about a good leader because he never left with the picture of one. Kenya was broken, if you remember.
Yeah.
The amount of money that Moi left when he was transitioning government in terms of loan, you remember what Kibaki inherited. By the time Uhuru was inheriting, you remember. The borrowing that was happening in Uhuru's government was unnecessary. and it was actually captured within 10 years. Now, when you enter into this government, so every government has had their own. So when I look at it, it's not people that want to change. It's people that want to rule. They are not ruling to change things. They are ruling to be rulers. Do you want to say something, Director?
Director, have something to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Paranya is 70 years old.
And it's your director saying. Mimi nimenyamaza, mbona wa Kenya?
Baba gave Oparaja
A 70-year-old. At least then he was 68, let's assume. 70-year-old.
Yeah. Hassan Joho is 50 years. And
Let's keep going. The people that he gave power.
Is 54.
Who?
John Badi is 54.
Yeah.
And Joho is 50 years.
Yes, there is one day.
Wanda is?
Let me
Wanda with good with good oil, good energy. He was asked the quality of oil.
And one day is 54 too.
Sasa nikuulize.
Wanda is 54.
Yeah.
Sasa nikuulize.
Yes.
Among hawa watu, nani alikuwa kwa street?
None of them.
Why do they end up in those positions? Where is Rex Masai there?
A representative of Rex Masai.
Where are they?
Yeah.
The child that was shot 8 times or so, where is she? Where are those representatives there? Now, till today, ndio ujue kitu ni tribal in some way. The head of IT ni nani? Minister wa IT ni nani? Akisiguza watu wenyu, si ndio? Sio ndio uongo mnatuambia?
Usiguza mtu wetu.
Head wa IT ni nani? Head wa IT ni nani?
Kabogo.
IT ni
Ako 65 years old.
Ni nani?
William Kabogo.
Ana head department gani? 65 years?
Information and communication and digital economy.
Now, can you communicate?
You can't.
Now, are you telling me in that department, a digital department, umeingia Nairobi University, Strathmore University, Makerere University, yani hakuna mtu akona tech mind, umeona tu chukue tu mzee, umweke hapo, kwa such a department?
Surely. A very sensitive one, because you see, control of information.
It's a future-minded department. Yeah. Control of info. Who has the control?
Right
do you
now,
know
in fact, they've lost grip of information, by the way.
You know, exactly.
Yeah.
Do you know young people wanaingianga TikTok wana create narrative na inakuwa reality?
Yeah.
And then you put such people in office. This is now the problem I had with him. The people that were out fighting should have been represented where? Should have been represented there. But who are the people that ended up in government?
The cronies.
So Uhuru's government has that problem. Raila's government has that problem.
Ruto's government has
because he was a prime minister. Ruto's government has that problem. Kenyatta's government has that problem. So who is the one to tell us about a good leader?
None of them.
And then people here come and say, Uhuru told us, told you and who? If you had done the right thing to the right level, and then told us, would listen. But remember what you know, the Kenyans, again, we have a problem of forgetting. Where was Kenya at that time? Do you understand? So it's not the issue of housing. Politicians, stop filibustering. It's the issue of how much money is being put into the... What is so hard to understand? It's not about construction of roads. Ati Uhuru aliiba ngapi? Just imagine.
So you are stealing at least below the threshold that Uhuru left. But it's still theft.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
From Nairobi, what is 137 kilometers? Actually, pesa ya Nakuru, yenye inajenga Nakuru, tungekuwa tunatumia hii ya expressway. What 137 kilometers is from Nairobi to where? Is it past Naivasha?
Past Naivasha.
Maybe you can find out. 130. Hiyo tuliona ni 135 kilometers. Pesa yenye how far is it from Nairobi?
135 kilometers from Nairobi.
It's where?
Stretches to where?
Because that's what we need to know. So inamaanisha pesa yenye Gavasa hii inatumia kujenga hiyo Nakuru highway, ingekuwa hii expressway. That means pesa ya Nakuru highway tungeka kwa kitu. But you see, we siguze mtu wetu. So that's why Kenya is tribal. And as long as we are on these tribal grounds.
But angalau watu pia waibe vizuri tu. Usiibe sana.
Hata usiibe. Usiibe. You understand?
135 kilometers is Nakuru. Nakuru.
135, that will be until Nakuru?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No. Nairobi to Nakuru is 135?
Yeah. According to Google.
So let's even assume ni hapo Kikopei kwa nyama. Ama ni Nakuru huko. Just imagine a road. Hii barabara expressway.
4 lanes tuseme.
iko huko. The same way expressway looks is the same way that road would look. Go to the expressway and see the way it looks. Now, you can imagine it will even be more cheaper because hakuna barabara imeinuka.
Yeah, no bridges.
No bridges. Just imagine it's flat road.
Yeah.
But you see,
I think if it were if without those bridges, it should even stretch.
It should even stretch further.
Yeah, because no more use of concrete and.
But Kenyans do not have the ability to consume truth that is beyond their tribes' meat.
What do you think of SIFUNA presidency? As in, he's somehow been fronted as more progressive and a young person. The Gen Zs seem to be behind him. What do you think of how his presidency will look like? Do you think that it will be a country that's more towards the rule of law?
Has he said?
Yeah, that's what. As in, whether he has pronounced that he wants to be president.
Has he? Because we can't talk until he...
I'm just trying to speculate
that
if we were to have a SIFUNA presidency, how would that thing look like?
So let me tell you the next presidency that then people should judge for themselves.
Yes.
I am glad. I think SIFUNA is around 44, if I'm not wrong. He's 44, right?
Yeah.
I am glad. And you see one of the reasons why people are appreciating him, just like personally for me, we were out on the streets, if you remember, where SIFUNA was really fighting. Remember when people had broken into parliament?
Yeah.
You see videos of his Honorable SIFUNA stopping the policemen from shooting the people.
Yeah.
So to me, I'm looking at it as a worthy reward, number one, before we even go to competence. He has matched up to the kind of uproar in a positive way that we are seeing. Why? Because people see him as a person that never backed out
when the duty called.
When the duty called. He literally fought for those people.
Yes.
It's just that most of us were not necessarily captured on camera. We are not very much famous. We were doing the same on this other side.
Yeah.
You know, to the magnitude that he did, I think what is happening to him, he deserves it. Because he risked his life. When people are breaking into parliament, he fought for us young people. You see, so that can never be underestimated.
Yeah.
And to underestimate that, people are not rewarding him because of competence.
Yes.
Because notice if he goes somewhere and says, Mimi ndio SIFUNA, he has not spoken about any other thing much than that.
Yeah.
And so I'm imagining if people already reward him for that, na akiongea. Because intellectually speaking,
I now present myself.
Yeah, he will be, he's a voice.
Yeah.
To some big degree, he's a voice. And he should be respected as that voice. And you see, according to the Constitution, has he met the Constitution age threshold? Which is, I think, 35?
35
he has.
Yeah.
Then just like any other Kenyan, he has the right to say.
Yeah.
You see, there is only one thing I would request. He should be very careful because most of these old men, they want to drive us back to tribalism. He should be very careful. Yes, he should be very careful not to be tribalized as a kingpin, a regional kingpin.
Yeah, sure.
Remember,
that finishes you completely.
Kenya loves him.
Yeah, yeah.
But the people that might be around you can give you advice. Tuende wapi before you realize at you ndio leader wa Luya. No.
Negotiating on behalf of the Luya community.
He's a
people already elevated him.
Yes, he's a national leader.
Yeah.
You understand? That's what we need to understand. And you can't destroy that. So now,
in my view, I even think that it can be bigger than Baba because, you see, Baba had a constituency that...
Even to add on what you're saying, to add on that, it can be more. Ask me why.
Why?
First of all, the drive of information. Remember the era Raila was living in.
Yes.
The world was backwards. So in this age and point, he has more advantage as far as, as far as technology is concerned, the reach of the people, capacity and capability, drive and force. So there are several advantages that by the time he is 80, like Raila, he is in a tech world. So moving of information is faster than during Raila's day. That they will need to meet at Uhuru Park and then share what is the way forward. Now they meet online.
There are Teams meetings and Zoom.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think in my point of view is just like any other person. He has the right if he wants to.
Yes.
When people are saying how ndio SIFUNA, they have a right to say that.
Yes.
But my point of view would be like he should remain a national leader that he is.
Yes.
Then secondly now, whether he should now sell more of the agenda. Of course, people can say, oh, he's protecting himself. Yes, but remember, slogans don't put people in power.
Kama sisi ni SIFUNA,
No.
one term.
Those one term, they don't put anyone in power. I'm telling you, Kenya is changing. It will be work ethic. And he has done to the level he has done. He now needs to come and employ more of economic perspectives.
Yes.
This is what you're going to do. This is what you're going to do. This is what you're going to do. It's one thing to fight.
Yes.
It's another thing to reveal. So fighting, we are going to fight. But what will we do?
Yes.
We need now to focus on where are we taking Kenya.
Yes.
So let no one underestimate him. Just like any other presidential candidate that would come. They have the right, as long as they have attained a constitutional threshold.
Absolutely.
And they have the credentials that he takes, then let everyone try. At the end of the day, who is deciding? Is the people of Kenya. So that generation is younger than the fathers. They should not fall into this victimized tribal cocoon. They should remain national leaders so that he can be able to speak to the mountain, he can be able to speak to Western, he can be able to speak to Northeastern, because they see them in him.
Yes.
But when people see you and see your tribe, people fear you.
Yes.
People really fear you. A national leader should be a holistic leader.
Absolutely.
You should have the interest of Kenya in your heart,
Yes.
not just your tribe.
Yeah.
That's my point of view.
So as we conclude, I would want you to just do me one favor. And I know you have not declared. I just want you to walk me through on how your presidency will look like.
Who's president? Well, niwekeni hapa tumaji.
Yeah, the executive orders after kukula Biblia.
SIFUNA. Okay.
No,
So SIFUNA.
we are talking about now, John.
SIFUNA.
Your Excellency, the sixth.
SIFUNA, Honorable
C.W.
SIFUNA.
Honorable Ambassador John C.W. Yes.
No. Mimi si unaona
Yes.
niko ushago. Ama nikasuti kana kunini. Kwa hivyo naweza.
But unajua ushago hapa inaweza toa very very good leaders wenye ya
Really?
contamination mingi ya traffic ya Nairobi.
Halo. Inaonekana uko na ambitions mzuri kwangu.
Yes. You fit
What
the
was the
pitch.
question again?
The question was
Like how would SIFUNA's presidency look like?
how will I want to just walk us through your first 100 days as the head of state.
Mazo umenikata.
Yes.
Twende offline ama. Well,
Yes.
look man.
Yes. Sir.
It's not something that personally for me is not my driving force.
Okay.
I just want a better Kenya.
Yes.
This is what I keep saying. Unlike politicians,
Yes.
who many of them are selfish, I'm not trying to be the main guy. I just want to be part of a working team. And if in that working team I'm the toilet cleaner, you know, I'm the driver, I just want to be part of that transformation. Now, constitutionally speaking, have I attained the age?
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Kusema absolutely Joe unafanya kazi. Wewe. Ingia kwa gari yako ya Japan. Toyota uende kwa. Well, constitutionally speaking, yes. I'm actually there. I'm a very young person.
Yes.
I've seen life from a young age.
Yes.
How would 100 days look like?
Yes.
Oh. I don't know if you have do you have the guts to swallow what I'm about to say?
Absolutely, I have. Yes. Heads will start rolling.
Recovery. You will feel, let me explain. You will feel corruption being deconstructed. Our president doesn't need 100 days. Remember, you have info.
Yes.
You have intel at all levels, banks, institutions, organizations, security structure.
Yeah.
You will feel.
It is only to act now.
Simple.
Yes.
Huwezi niona kwa TV. Are you called to go on TV to explain? The best way for a leader to explain himself is results. Can I repeat my statement?
Absolutely.
The best way for a leader to explain himself
It's through
is
results.
results.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
That's all we need to do. Remember, the debt of Kenya is in people's pockets. If already we have calculated, we should have used 16 billion.
Yes.
So we are coming for, hebu fanya hapo divide, 87 divide by 16. So tunakujia ngapi? Na hiyo tu ni one project. We'll freeze bank accounts.
the 87 billion divided by 16.
No,
so
minus 87 billion. See, it was supposed to cost 16 billion.
Yes.
It ended up to 87. So what the difference
that
is
difference
what?
has to be recovered.
We will recover the difference.
Yeah.
And it's in all projects.
Yes.
We will go to mining.
Uh,
We recover. We revoke all. We will reset Kenya.
Yes. So as you recover these resources, then you deploy them. How are we going to deploy
It's
them?
very simple. Devolution.
Oh, okay.
Where were those resources supposed to be channeled?
Oh, okay.
You realize that resources went to Ukambani. They never did. Do you know?
Yes.
Do you know Ukambani is the? By the way, from 87 billion, you remove 16 billion. What are we remaining with? Do you know Ukambani is one of the most virgin lands? Ukambani can become the food basket of Kenya.
Yes, it can.
If we put water, sometimes I'm shocked. You invest what is not the need. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You should look at the need of the environment, then invest in accordance to the need. Imekuja ngapi?
71.
71 billion.
Yes.
So you can imagine that's one project. We are looking at around 71 billion. One project. Let's assume from Uhuru, what do you call him? From Kenyatta, 1963.
Yes.
The projects we are going after are 1,000. Let's give it a fixed rate of 10 billion per project recovery. How much is that? And you have 1,000 projects. Kenya has no debt. Money is in people's pockets. Any project that was never done will be done. We will recover any project. And this is why I've said, I have not seen a candidate that is speaking that way. At you know why? Because you can never fight what you are part of.
Okay, so each and
Have you
every
understood that
business-
statement first?
Yeah,
You will
yeah.
never fight what you are.
What you're
If
part
at
of,
some
yeah.
point the system has fed you,
Yes.
you don't have the might to really go, because the
Not even
people,
the moral
I don't know if you
authority.
remember,
Yeah.
there was a member of parliament that came when this whole presidential issue came up, and he said, this president wanted this, we passed it for him. Do you remember? This
Yeah.
president wanted, I don't know if he was an MP for where, we passed it. Just
Yeah.
imagine a
What
member of
have
parliament
we not done for this president? Yeah, not
so
for
now,
the people.
the member of parliament that is supposed to represent his constituency, the will of the people in his constituency,
Yeah.
he's doing things for the...
For the president.
Do you understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
He's doing things for the president. And that statement is normal,
Yeah.
according to that person. Isn't it an irony?
It
We
is.
will recover
Yeah.
from Nani's government. What if they are dead? Don't they have children?
Yeah. The children are enjoying the proceeds of the same
Then
corruption.
we will
Yeah.
recover. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, the debt of Kenya can be paid
Yeah.
if you freeze bank accounts.
Yeah.
You have offshore accounts. Some of them have girlfriends. Tunaikujia. Bibi yako girlfriend atafute fare.
Ya kurudi kwao.
Hatupeani fare. Tulikula. Sisi ndo tunakula fare. Si hao. Tafuta fare ya kurudi.
Yes.
Just dealing with corruption. Let me tell you. You know how China dealt with corruption?
Through executing.
China introduced death penalty. Because money does more bad than it does a lot of good. What money in the hands of a bad person can do before you recover,
Yes.
it can buy ammunition, it can do what, it can do. Just imagine the fight in Pokot. Are you telling me the cattle wrestlers,
Yeah, you
are
can-
you
you can
telling me
trace that through.
that 1,000 cattle can just disappear?
No. That's coordinated.
Yes. So that's why I'm telling you, the heartbeat of the problem of Kenya is just one.
Yeah.
Corruption.
Yes.
Mimi hata sitaki kuongea sijui mambo ya nini. Before we deal with projects, let's recover money.
Yes.
Do you know banks, you every turnover year, unasikia banks zinatengeneza how much?
They make a lot.
Sijui 200
money.
billion,
Yeah,
250 billion. Why? Why? What business is a bank in?
See, they provide facilities to the general public.
Okay. So that's business.
Yes.
Okay. Do you realize I give you my money to keep for me?
Yes.
And then you use my money to make your money.
Yes.
So
and,
who's really should be paid?
You also paid at a small interest rate.
Oh.
At a small interest.
At the level of that?
At whatever has been provided by the regulator.
Now, if we're dealing with 16% or whatever the amount of money that you are charged to take a loan.
Okay, the
right?
interest.
The interest rate. Do you know if the interest rate goes down, which is possible,
Yes.
I hope you know it's possible.
It is.
Looking at it from the national standards.
It is.
If the interest goes down, what will you have? You'll have what you call cash flow. If you have cash flow, the government has more tax.
Yeah.
If the government has more tax, you have more people working. If you have more people working, you have more people buying. If you have more people buying, it's because you have more people selling. So if you just reduce, what do you call it, the loan structure, deal with this cartel,
Yes.
you're all those things boils down to one thing, corruption.
Yeah.
My first 100 days, thank you for trusting me,
Yes. I do
will
trust you.
be dealing with, not just talking,
Yes.
drug cartels, sijui what, we come for you. You try attempt kusema ni mtu wetu. Akiiba alikupea ngapi?
Yeah.
When that person stole, how much did he give you?
Nothing.
You are there a broke person instead of changing your life. We will deal, and it's not from 2022.
63 when we got in our independence.
Coming down this way because there are records. Where is money for Eurobond? Where are all these corporate bonds? Where are all those? Where is money going to? Do you know? If the president wants to know leakage, are you aware he can know where money is leaking from?
He can. You can just summon the minister and tell them I want this sorted out.
We
And
will
by
deal with
evening.
corruption. We will revoke contracts of people. We want to start afresh.
Yeah.
You come to a county, you cannot have a mining companies that are all of them, major of them are from outside. No. What is being mined here? It should serve that county. Do you understand? Devolution will work. If 100 billion has come from here, what percentage is remaining there? And if it is remaining there, in the next 1 year when we come, we want to see the money.
Yeah.
We want to feel the money into the economy. The debt of Kenya doesn't exist. Do you know there is a lady in one of the countries in Africa that paid a bond of $750 million? Go do your homework.
$750
Yes, a bond. One of the presidents in Africa, a lady president. I won't say. Just check online utampata. How long did she stay in office? Less than 2 years. She paid a bond. How did she do it?
From
You know,
using public money.
It can be done. Before you talk about infrastructure, talk about recovery. Then the money that is recovered, recover to Nairobi, recover 100 billion. Weka glass ndani ya KICC. Put money there. Let Kenyans come and see
What it means.
What it means to lose 100 billion. What it means for SHA to cost 104 billion. I'm into systems.
Such a system to cost 104 billion.
Now, you see again the problem of, have you found the answer? The problems of new governments, you know what they do? You did something, it worked. When I come into power, I undo everything you did.
I start afresh.
I start afresh.
Yeah.
Fresh contract, time taken, what. Instead of just saying, this thing, Linda Mama, or this what is working, let's put
Shida zake ni hii na hii na
let's
hii. So to
deal
solve
with
the
the problems.
Yes.
We go for something new. We should have just dealt with the problems of the current. We would have spent less. Do you know all the banking systems, their technology cannot even reach there? All the tech systems in Kenya, the money, the technology they use to drive all the banking systems cannot even reach there. What is this thing that took 104? So we do an overhaul. We come and sit with our technicians. What would it have taken us to build this system? It would have taken us 20 billion. So minus 20 billion from 104. It is 84 billion. We want 84 billion. Hii pesa ilienda hapi, ilitoka hapa, it went to that account. Look for the owner of that account. It left this. You know why they can't do that? It left at the end. It entered into their account. And you will never fight what you are part of. How my 100 days will look like? Corruption will be dealt with.
We'll call you Ambassador John C.W. Mr. Recovery.
Then now we begin to go for things.
Auctioneering hapo.
Then now we begin to go for things like imports after recovery.
Yeah.
What are we importing that we should be exporting? I hear the minister saying that they create 100 jobs. Do you know how many jobs outside? Why do people need to go outside? It's very simple. Can I show you? Kenya is importing approximately 5 billion eggs a year. If you do the retail price is approximately 8 bob. So you're looking at around 40 billion, approximately, give or take.
Yes.
That's one product. I used to do chicken business and I know how it works. if you give one farm 1.5 million farmers that umepata kona kuku unataka kumu-advance umpatie business worth expanding worth 1.5 billion. You know how many people it can employ? Every 1.5 million, sorry, not billion, 1.5 million can employ 3 people.
Yeah.
Either ni mayai ama ni nyama. 1.5 million. So from 40 billion, do you know how many farms zitaamuka by cancelling importation of egg alone? You will have over 26,600 farms. Each farm is employing 3 people. So 26,000 times 3, you are coming to
Is
over
it 3 or a
78.
minimum of 3?
Minimum.
Yes, a minimum of 3.
You are looking at around 78,000 jobs by stopping importation of eggs.
Alone. Yeah. Because the demand, the eggs demand is still there.
Sijakuja kwa nyama, sijakuja kwa sanitary towel. There is a company in Kenya that is using banana leaf. I think it's in Kenya or where to produce sanitary towel. Why are we importing sanitary towel? Why are we importing toothpick? Anything that can be manufactured here.
Yes.
Mimi hata gari nitatengeneza. Because I look at this car.
It's not so
Let me ask you a
complicated, by
question.
the way.
Hii gari ni nini?
It is not as complicated.
Are you telling me there are no people in Kenya that can build this thing? Why do we need to do that? Why? Do you
And then
know?
we buy it a second hand that has already been used for 6 years.
And then they will come here. The tax importation duty will be what? Do you
It's
understand?
almost half the price.
So we will turn it. Anything that can be locally manufactured. Do you remember the survey that came out that 143 people, 125 or 150, control the wealth of 43 million Kenyans? That is where there is corruption.
Yeah.
Just check the 140 people. You
Yes.
will know
Yeah.
who is stopping things from being legally manufactured in Kenya. Anything we can import. Are you telling me these shoes we can't make?
We can.
Okay, look at these cameras. I'm seeing it's written Lumax.
Yes.
Why do we, what is here that is not from outside? Look at this microphone.
Almost everything. I think.
Wacha hata
It's
niangalie,
almost
wewe
everything.
soma yako.
Yeah.
Hii inasoma. Hii inasoma wapi? Where is this reading? Daniel Perry ni wapi sasa?
Yangu ni China tayari, eh?
Usishout.
Yeah, director ananiambia hii zetu
Now you are in
zimetengenezwa kwa
Kenya and you are wearing China. By the way, I have this thing. Hii nguo ya Kenya kama hii yenye imeandikwa Kenya.
Yeah. But
I
built in
was-
China.
No, it's made in Thailand. Hi. Land.
Ni Kenya lakini
I was so shocked when I checked the brand here. What does Thailand have to do with Kenya? Then I asked myself a question.
Yes.
How many Chinese products do you see in Kenya? There are many, right? The question I will ask you, how many Kenyan products
Can you ever see in China?
can you see in China?
Hapo kuna kizungumkuti.
If we export marathon and we are good at it, is it true?
Yeah.
Is it true? We export rugby. We are good at it.
Yeah.
What if we export chickens? We export what? Do you know Wambogo farm? They produce among the best apples. Why would we be importing apples from Israel? Yet they took sand from Kenya to go and make.
Yeah, they came
apples.
and took our sand from here.
Kenya will be free. 1 year. People, let me
Yes.
tell you, my brother,
He is exporting seedlings.
he's exporting seedlings. 1 year, you will dance to be a Kenyan. You will wake up and come out of your house and dance to
proud.
be a Kenyan. Because
Yeah.
creating jobs is simple.
Yeah.
Minimize importation.
Just having pro-people policies.
Then meet the people of Kenya. Kenyans, this is a project we want to do.
Yes.
Educate Kenyans. Stop taking Kenyans as if they are your children.
In fact, that was
This is what we want.
what the designers were intended with the public participation.
But are they
Meet
participating?
them and talk to them.
They
through
are paid
whatever-
so that it will be said when it's gazetted, they spoke to them.
to the people.
It's not really a conversation. And I can tell you, 74% of people are young people. You have 74% of Kenya. Just look at what they are looking for, opportunities,
Yeah,
provide them. May God
Absolutely.
bless Kenya.
Thank you so much, Ambassador John C.W., for having taken time to talk to us at RIBA SASA show. It has been a great moment, and we're looking forward to come over from time to time. And we also wish you well as you run in 2027.
Before we go,
Yes, Director, you have something?
yes.
Before I run in 20, I'm running, yeah, I'm running, I'm entering marathon.
Before you go,
Yes.
I asked Google, how would your presidency look like?
You asked who?
ChatGPT.
AI.
ChatGPT, how your president will look
How
like.
Sifuna's president?
No,
will
no,
look
no.
No.
Specifically you.
How your president will look like.
Hello.
Yeah.
Cheki usichome.
Okay, number one. Yes.
Since you are heavily focused on faith-based principles
Yes.
and state governance, inasema uta emphasize on anti-corruption, shifting away from traditional ethnic-based politics in Kenya.
Wow.
The same things you've said. So the AI has gotten it right. You see, even yourself, you didn't know that the AI recognizes that you are. Because you see, if at all they were to search me there,
Yeah.
they were saying that no, that we don't. We that guy should not even try running for president. But at least they have some good words for you.
Really?
Yeah. So you will be doing yourself a disservice and a disservice to the Kenyan people
If I don't
if
support
you don't
Sifuna.
run. No, if you don't run.
I'm running in the marathon, the upcoming marathon. I am planning to run very fast in the upcoming marathon. I'll be running for Kenya. I'll be representing Kenya in China.
Yeah.
Look, man.
Yes.
Many people ask me, what do you want? I've seen this narrative moving up and down so much. People are talking about it. Have you ever seen me say it?
No,
I've repeated two
I've
things.
always felt like you are supposed to be there, even without you saying.
Wow. What I know,
Yes.
I can.
Yes.
What I don't know
Yes. Whether you will.
is if I will. But what I know, let no one take me for granted. To
Yes.
run Kenya, I can. We can run this nation and show the blueprint of this nation. The reason I have said I don't know if I will is because of this. The natural way of leadership is the leader comes and he says he wants something. Right? Nataka kuwa governor, nataka kuwa member of parliament. Do the people want it? Do the people want you?
Okay, for me, I'm sure they don't, but
Yeah,
for
yeah.
you.
You know, the way I'm doing leadership is different.
Yes.
It's what do the people
Really want, yeah.
So even
But-
if you have
but
the
you can-
money to do campaigns, you have the what, it will not matter.
Mm.
Because the first most important thing is Kenya. What do you want? And I would like to ask Kenya as we finish. Kenyans,
Yes.
what do you want? Forget the person. What Kenya are you looking for? First, identify the problem.
Yes.
Once you identify that this is the problem, then among the people that are presenting themselves,
Yes.
who can bring the
The
solution?
solution towards those
towards
problems
this
that you
problem.
identified. Yes.
If you identify the problem,
Yes.
and you look clearly beyond tribe, beyond religion, beyond CG what, no hiding in Christianity,
Yes.
this is the problem of Kenya. Who among these people can deal with this problem?
Oh, okay.
And if you say it's John C.W.,
Yes. Then who are you as John C.W.
then
to
who am
refuse?
I to say yes, not no? I will run to Uganda. It's a blessing to be here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
It's a wonderful day. Director, if you're through, inshallah.